What's up?
Hype's face is zoomed in.
Hey, yo.
What's up, Hype?
What's going on, Hype? How are you, man?
SPX.
How's it going?
Oh god.
Oh, wait, no, how do I make it smaller?
Bubble,
Can't.
bubble.
There we go. I'm stuck like the wind changed.
What's
Nice.
up? What's up, Impala? Goods.
Goods
TradFi Nightmare. How are y'all doing?
first. Shout out TradFi first.
Jeffrey, I really like your background pick. It's good.
Yeah, I think it's Chang. Chang's artwork.
I like that. Slows is nice too.
The shimmer in the light, I think, right?
Thanks. I'm trying to remember who made this one.
That looks like a rootsy job.
And then
Yeah.
hype is that's brain rot maxing. I like that too.
Yeah. Peak.
Hype just keeps collecting little collectibles on his
Yeah.
his little
I
dash,
can
his
even- I can even
dashboard.
blend in.
That's pretty funny.
Oh god, that's great. Hey Saucy, how's it going, man?
Saucy. MC
Oh,
Fred.
wait, where's chat? How do I read chat again?
It should be on your right somewhere. Should be able to see comments.
Oh, I'm in private chat. There we go.
Yeah, don't be in the private, be in the other one.
Yeah. Private
MC
chat
Fresh.
for us to talk shit on people.
Wait, who's MC Fresh? Is that your name on X? I don't recognize it. Anyways.
McFresh?
Yeah, I don't.
Yeah, I think so. Right?
Oh, is it? Okay, I don't think I recognize the name. Cool.
It's really hard to keep track sometimes.
Yeah.
People.
I was thinking about this earlier today. Like, how many usernames and like profile pictures could I like identify? And it's probably got to be around like 100 or 200, I bet.
At least. Oh yeah. Chiron.
Chiron.
What's up, man? It's
Chiron.
like 2 your time, I think, 2 a.m. I think.
Scarcity.
Aon Scarcity.
Okay. Yeah.
Chiron. I was just on CoinMarketCap trying to run it up.
That's such a good
Hell yeah,
idea.
dude.
That is
was
such
just
a
on
good
there.
idea.
I meant to do that. I need to do that.
I think you can connect your Twitter account. I saw after I use my Gmail, and I was like, okay, cool.
Oh,
'Cause
can you? You can
I
use
saw
your
you-
Twitter.
I saw you
to-
can connect it. Yeah, so I mean,
Oh,
yeah.
okay.
I
Okay.
think everybody's adopting that kind of.
Okay, that's good to know. I don't even know the last time I was on CoinMarketCap.
Scarcity, I just followed you. I found your account.
Mask is the name.
You haven't posted in a while, man. I'm just looking at your account. Doesn't matter. Just noticed.
Chad's
Probably why I
pissed.
didn't know you.
Chad's pissed.
Nice one. Don't forget to say hello to Mask. So Mask is a fudder, right? Saucy.
Resident fudders.
Krishna's supposed to be here. I think he's just running late.
5 to 10 minutes. He said.
Yeah,
Krishna's always late normally.
typically.
Or well, he said, yeah. I think he said something like he always has something like right at 7.
Right.
And then,
Oh,
or
something
whatever. What is it? 8 p.m. for you guys?
Yeah.
Okay. Whenever if he does join, hopefully he does. I'm pretty sure he is. Whenever he does, let's all just clap.
Yeah,
Say
we'll get-
congratulations.
Okay, I like it. So let's do it.
Because of his baby. The baby.
And then,
Yeah,
and you should put him as the only.
Yeah, that's what we should do. We should embarrass the hell out of him.
Put him on blast. Good afternoon. I didn't realize it was a half day today.
Good of you to show up, buddy.
We're about to close up.
Yeah, congratulate him on the pregnancy too. That was the other thing.
True that.
Oh, yeah, he's pregnant.
Yeah.
Yeah, he is pregnant. Literally him. It's literally him pregnant. Yes, that Saucy describes it well. He's getting ready to be a dad. There we go. That's a better way to put it.
Pregnant.
Yeah, Krishna doesn't have any kids right now, right?
No, he doesn't.
I didn't think so.
That's right. This will be his first.
Should be what, 6 months or so? Yeah, right.
I think he said 12 weeks along.
12
So
weeks.
yeah,
12
6
weeks.
months. So but 6 months would be Right. Yeah, that's 3 months. So that'd be, yeah, you're right. 6 months away.
Kid's middle name better be SPX 6900.
What if we just spelled it like, ES, like CKS.
SPX.
Yeah, SPX.
You're gonna start posting more? Yeah, that's good. You should, man. I'm following you now, so you need to.
You
can't let down your
once
followers.
Chad follows you, it's all on the line, dude. There's no going back.
It's over.
Girl on the top right is pretty cute.
Hype. What's new since you stepped into the Cognisphere? What have you been seeing out there?
Oh God, the horrors. The horrors. Wait, what do you mean? In the past like 2 weeks?
Yeah, I don't know. I'm only asking you because I feel like I don't know. Your timeline of things is a lot different than mine, and probably the same with other people's as well. So I'm curious sometimes,
Yeah, there has been a bit happening. I mean, we got Lumi, the like AI model, that's like done now.
Sweet.
And Drippy and Aon Girls models are like the art's almost done, so they're probably like 3 odd months away, I think, which is cool. What happened?
What's this
Drama
little
in
thing
the
you
new
got?
Discord.
This
One.
Yeah, what's this little
Yeah,
thing?
this is the same one that Aon Girl and Drippy are gonna get.
Oh,
This
okay.
one's so good.
Yeah, that's cool.
There's like another VTuber who has like this like same retarded gremlin model, and I was like, please just make me that. And then yeah, it's like so good. And it only costs like $400, which was like sick.
Is it like a VTubing, like whatever, like being a VTuber? Is that like a niche thing on Twitch or something? Like what is that?
A little bit. It's not as niche as it was like 3 years ago.
Okay. Interesting.
But yeah, pretty much.
Cool.
Helps to be a girl though.
Yeah, you sound like a girl.
Yeah, thanks. Thanks. I put a lot of effort into my online persona.
That's awesome.
Yeah, what else happened? Oh, Ren and Chang got banned from the new Discord. What's his name? Audacious Investor.
Audacious fandom.
Because
Y'all are
Chang was spamming cavity, and Ren posted like a cat pic, and they got banned. And I was
Fucking
like,
Chang, he just can't help himself, man. He just can't help himself.
They're trying to keep it not the culture of Telegram.
oh, but that's like core SPX culture is like spamming shit.
Oh,
Spamming
Audacious said that's Telegram culture.
Well, Audacious that's not very audacious. Wait, no, that is very audacious.
Yeah, that's true. It's true. No,
I do.
he let y'all back. He let them back in though. He just said, "Don't."
Yeah. Probably should have just been using the actual official Discord, but I still hadn't promoted that. So that
we didn't know
one's
that,
on
I didn't
me.
know that existed.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I
no,
literally
'cause it
didn't
got-
know it existed either.
It got
Come on,
shafted
right?
for ages. Like
Sure.
for fucking ever. We spent like 3 or 4 months building it, and then
Really?
like no one used it because it was like Idea Hazard, BAP, other people were like, Discord's only good for NFTs. No one wants to use Discord. And I was like, brother, Discord's way better than Telegram. Like, and more people like actually have Discord on their phone and shit like that. Discord's like way better. And then so we like didn't use it, and then it wasn't promoted, and then they were like, let's just not promote it because we don't want to have another space
Okay.
that has to be like moderated, blah blah blah.
I'm about to put Krishna on, so let's do the thing real quick.
Blah blah blah.
Yo, what's going on, guys?
Congrats.
Welcome
I had to take a shit.
Cognisphere.
You're pregnant.
Yeah,
Oh,
congrats.
Yeah. Thank you. I am pregnant. Me, myself. I'm the one carrying the baby.
That's what Hype says. Like, he's pregnant. I'm like, yes, he is pregnant.
Just further advances in the Ethereum science technologies. Yes.
Absolutely.
We're breaking
Deep
ground
on it.
every day.
Welcome,
do-
Hype. Thank you
do
for
you
coming
think-
on.
Do you think they'll use the official SPX Discord or just keep this
Probably not.
one? Yeah, just keep this one, right? Well,
Probably
This one's
not.
got some motion now, honestly. So
Yeah. It's got some like other things with the like links and shit. Like I don't know how to like add bots and stuff. And also I like can't be particularly bothered to like manage and moderate like another platform in the space sort of thing.
Yeah.
for sure.
Audacious is doing a good job there too.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's exciting. I actually really like it.
Mhm.
I do too.
I like Telegram too. They're both good. But
I don't.
if Telegram's for certain people, I think.
Honestly, like using I haven't used Discord on my phone, but I used it on my desktop, and I mean, just like it seems to me like the organization of stuff is a little bit more ease of use than Telegram. I don't know, just on the
Yeah.
you know, like what is that, the UI, the user interface, I guess. I don't know.
Yeah.
Like I found so much stuff on there that Audacious put on there, which I thought was pretty cool that you could do. I didn't even know you could do that on Discord. I thought it was just like somewhere people chat, you know. Like, I don't know.
Yeah, you can do a lot with Discord.
I
And,
have
I
no
mean,
idea
a lot of
what that is.
people use it.
I just know people used it for like video games. That's like what's in my
Right.
head, you know.
Yeah, it's
That's
almost like a
right,
more
pretty much it.
intimate Reddit in a weird way. Kind of in a way. At least
Yeah.
that's how I always thought about it. Like a private Reddit or something. I don't know.
Yeah,
Just how-
similar to that for sure. It's much more of like a chat room to me
Yes.
than like
Well,
Reddit.
the Telegram is just like a massive chat room. It's like the chat room
Mm.
Yeah,
in its purest form. It is like the most
Yeah.
chat room ish.
it's pure
In my
chaos.
opinion. In my opinion, but Saucy is a big Discord guy.
Yeah.
There you go.
Yeah, that's good. Hopefully Salty's up in there.
He is.
Oh, yeah, no, he was in there when I saw him in there. Like,
But Jeffrey, you're on it. I didn't see you.
I stopped in like one or two times, but like, you know, I don't even think about the Discord, you know, so for me, but I don't know. I mean, hopefully like people, I have seen like, you know, we talked about a couple weeks ago, people on Reddit talking about Discord, and then another person was talking about Discord on Reddit again. So maybe people people use it, you know. Hopefully we can keep it, you know, moderated, you know, because I think they said like there was a scammer already up in there, like trying to be
Several.
audacious.
It's
Yeah,
ridiculous.
Hazard mentioned, you know, that was I don't know, scammers everywhere, but like, you know, scammers on Telegram as well. So
Yeah.
Shout out
Yeah,
to
you got
scammers.
that right.
shout out scammers.
I see you grinding. I see you out here.
We're
You're
doing
working
those
for your
tiny
pants.
things.
Hustling for that bag.
Definitely.
Trying to make me download your Web3 game.
Yeah.
Hey, they do be hustling, man.
Yeah.
They hustle hard.
Yeah. Sure do.
Yeah, the Audacious one reached out to me and said, I just want to talk to you about your trading strategy and how it's been going lately.
Oh wow. Nice.
It's definitely what he would say.
Seen it.
Yeah, totally.
Hey, are you holding SPX coins as well? Where do you think they will go?
That's a Telegram. That's a classic.
Yeah. What do you think of SPX?
Yep, that one. Mm-hmm.
Dude, the fake Murad on Instagram, that one is like it takes you to this link where if you put your SPX in, he'll guarantee you like I don't know however much that was like 1,000 times every single day. It's crazy.
Yeah.
Impressive.
Hell yeah.
And that account has a lot of has more followers than his the Murad's actual account. So
Wait, is
Gotta
that
be
one
careful.
still up? I thought we got.
Crazy.
oh we
I thought
took it
got
down.
this one taken down.
Oh, okay, I guess I
The one that
haven't
had
checked
like
recently.
yeah, like 150,000 followers or some shit.
Yeah,
It was
yeah.
like a lot. It was a ton of followers.
Insane.
Yeah.
Hype, do you want to start with your topic that you had, or do you want me to go into some
Oh,
other topics?
yeah. I'll stop with that. Start with some drama. Do you guys think tipping culture is getting gay?
It's always
What do you
been a
mean by
little bit.
gay?
Yeah.
Like it's ruining the vibe. because everyone has like a wallet in their bio and it's like Tipping Tuesday and everyone's I don't know. It's
I
like
think it's kind of died down, to be honest. Like I haven't seen it mentioned on the timeline, at least my timeline, like Tipping Tuesday.
I was actually thinking that too the other day.
But I mean, maybe I don't know if it's like something that like, you know, like I think there's things that have become like too pronounced on the timeline, like the DCA thing for a while. And it's like, oh, it's the DCA coin now, and then it's like you're saying that Tipping Tuesday is getting gay, but I think tipping other Aons for what they do is valuable, right? Like it's good for the community, you know. Like we're essentially having like a circular economy, you know, as Chad mentioned, you know. So, but I do understand what you're saying though, like, you know. I mean, I don't even have one in my bio anymore. You know, maybe if someone wants to tip me, they'll just reach out to me probably, right? And just be like, hey, like you got a wallet, right? Like at this point in time with the community, I think that's kind of how I see it. But yeah.
Why do you think it's gay?
Yeah, like what?
Well, I've just had a couple people come to me the past week or two talking about it, like noticing it's like people like it makes us extra extractable because someone will like make a post and they'll be like, hey, I'm new to the Cognisphere, I just bought like $80 worth of SPX or some shit, and then they'll like instantly have like a tipping wallet in their bio, and then people will just send them free money and you're like, that I don't know, like it's like ripe for scammers and shit. And then it
definitely does.
Also,
sorry, go ahead.
No, you go. You go on.
I think that definitely can lead to some extractive people. I think, and I've seen that firsthand with several people, and then them hinting that they've been scammed and they've never made like any posts hardly, and they usually just denied. People don't send them stuff. I've seen, and it usually goes away. I feel like we have a pretty good enforcement mechanism on that. And also, I will say, when this tipping thing first started kind of taking on, I didn't want to do it. I felt embarrassed to do it. But then more and more people were doing it. I was like, okay, I was like, here it is. It's in my bio. Feel free to do it if you want to. Over time, I like it because I think it's actually a pretty cool thing to do. If you appreciate what somebody has done, you shouldn't just give money to people if they just say, hey, tip me because I've just joined or whatever. That's insane. But I hope people are doing that.
Yeah. No, yeah, exactly. I don't think I hope people wouldn't just like tip somebody because they posted a wallet in their bio and like it's the first interaction they had with them, you know, but I don't know. Yeah. Like I wouldn't, you know, like I'm only tipping somebody if like for a reason, right? It's not just like, you know, running around out here just hijacking wallets and like tipping everybody just when they got the fucking magnet and the chart next to them.
Yeah. Give them a follow. Repost this stuff.
I hope people would follow that, but I do understand the point of like, you know, hey, it's Tipping Tuesday, like get your wallets out, you know, kind of like, you know, like
everyone put something in the bowl.
Everyone's got like their hand out for the day. You know, like everyone like posts their wallet, like, oh yeah, it's Tuesday, guys, what's up? You know, like.
No, but I feel like the core culture though is it's Tipping Tuesday. I'm going to give to X and Y and Z. It's not like give me. It's I'm going to give.
No,
I feel like that's been the vast majority. And I've taken the approach of only tipping Aons that have done legitimate work, absolutely, and surprised by the gratitude. I will say, if somebody tips me, please tell me, or I won't know you've done it because I don't like try to figure out who sent it to me. I just whatever. But yeah, I don't know. I feel like overall it's a good thing. That's my view, but yeah, the Aon Beggar, is that you? Hype? Are you the Aon Beggar?
No. He was up on the Mike and Seb's spaces the other day, and I was like, "Who the fuck is Aon Beggar?" And then he came up and he was like, with like a silky smooth microphone, and he's like, "Hey guys, what's up?" And I was like, "You are not broke, dude." Like,
I thought that was you trolling to try to prove a point. That's the one.
No, that is sort of something I would do. But yeah, fucking funny because he was like, I didn't expect him to like come up. The fact that he like came up and he was like, "Yeah, my mic sounds so good because I have the brand new iPhone." I was like, "This guy's actually
okay." So he is trolling.
Yeah, he's trolling. He's trolling.
That's pretty.
Like,
funny. Who is that?
Yeah.
I wonder. Probably Mung.
No, it wasn't Mung. I always get really fucking suspicious about like SPX Trump. That like anyone could be SPX Trump. Like fucking PTSD over our like first original troll.
What was that?
What was
I'm not
that?
aware.
Oh, fucking SPX Trump. Holy shit. He was like around like early, and he would just have like some sort of political immunity from like idea hazard and shit. And he would do some of the most like atrocious, annoying shit and like constantly trolling people. And like, oh, it was fucked. There were points where like everyone was just getting like tortured by SPX Trump. And it was like fucked. But then he would like say some really funny shit and he'd do some really funny shit and you'd be like, oh, do I like forgive this guy? And then
Is he worth it?
is he worth it? Is he worth it? Because he would like stir up all this like drama in the community as well. And there was like when we first like started the Reddit, this was like before fucking the coach candle and everything. Idea has and like a couple other people paid him like 500,000 SPX tokens, which at the time was like not that much.
Sure.
To move all of the memes onto Reddit. And he was like, oh, this took me 8 hours. Like, it took me 8 hours to do. I didn't even take a toilet break. This is the hardest I've ever worked in my entire life. If anyone can tip me for the work that I've done, I'd greatly appreciate it. After he's just been given like fucking like 500,000 tokens, and I was like, even like more than my entire portfolio for like 6 hours of like uploading a meme. And then you go into the Reddit and like the caption would just be like just talking about the image. It would be like Donald Trump holding SPX coin. And like that would be the description. And it was just like a wall of that. And it was like, yeah, and there was so much like funny shit with SPX Trump. And then eventually it was like he had NFT, like he got Aons and he had a penguin, right? Like one of the blue penguin suits. And he really, really wanted to sell it. He wanted to cheat it. So he was trying to sell it to everybody, but for like half an ETH, like well over market value. And then one night he was just spam calling everyone because he got kicked out of the Telegram. So I like wake up at like 3 a.m. to my phone, getting a call from SPX Trump. And it's just this fucking like penguin picture being like SPX Trump is calling you. And I'm like, fuck off. Like, oh my God. He was just like this like social terrorist in the community.
What made him disappear? Or is he still lurking?
He had to get bribed. That was the thing that eventually made him disappear.
500
because he was gonna like yeah, he was gonna like share this information that he had, but the information wasn't even that bad. So he's essentially like, trying to like blackmail and then someone was just like, shut the fuck up. Here's some Aons, here's some SPX, like disappear and never come back. And then he sold everything 3 hours before we opened the Solana wormhole.
Oh, wow.
So he cheated all of his stuff, and then 3 hours later we like tripled in price. And I was like, get wrecked, loser.
It's karma right there.
Yeah.
Jeez, that's wild.
Yeah.
I'm glad I wasn't around during like some of that stuff.
Yeah, some of it was so toxic. It was like so toxic.
It would have driven me so fucking crazy.
Get wrecked.
Yeah, we persisted. Yeah, get wrecked.
That's crazy. Yeah. Still here, despite all that.
Yeah, most people wouldn't have made it.
So anytime there's someone who's like kind of a troll in the community, I'm like, is this SPX Trump? Has he returned? Like, no.
I'm gonna make an alt now.
SPX Biden.
SPX Trump. There you go.
Yeah, exactly.
Hey, I forgot. Are we flipping the stock market today?
Yeah, right.
What was that line that he said? Tuba de scaba de scaba de pressure.
He's got a lot of lines.
There's quite a few good one-liners for sure. I'll have to dig them up.
I just shared the Discord link in the chat too, if you are interested in joining.
Oh yeah, I was gonna say we should make sure that
Beware of
Audacious.
scammers.
Beware of scammers.
Beware of
yes.
scammers. We should make sure Audacious hype has been in the original SPX Discord. If for no other reason than to see like how it's set up and maybe there's some good stuff he could copy over or something.
It's not really any good stuff. We got like guides and like a bridge guide and like some links.
Even simple stuff like that though could still be useful.
Yeah.
Actually, that
That's
could
right.
be useful to be added to the Reddit wiki too.
Yeah.
I know the
Yeah,
Reddit
having
wiki
all of the guides is good. There's no voice chats. Oh, there is one voice chat. I see. I will say the doxing channel is like very gay because if you go up to Audacious's docs, it's like not a dox at all. The hell, dude.
What's
Everyone else is like face doxing with their name and shit. And he's
Satoshi
like,
mask.
yeah, my name is Audacious. I'm wearing a mask, a hoodie, and glasses inside. Please dox to me. Please send me your full name, address, face. Send me a picture of your retina.
I wish he'd award that during my interview with him. He didn't have any camera. I want to do him again with that. It looks so cool looking. It's like a what is that called? I can't think.
The Guy Fawkes mask.
Guy Fawkes, Anonymous.
Yeah.
The V mask.
I like that.
It's very domestic terrorist coded, though, isn't it?
It is actually. It is. Yeah.
Yeah.
We need a little dangerous side to SPX. We need a little of that. I think it's kind of cool.
You always got to be a little edgy. You know?
His YouTube videos are really good. I don't know if you've seen them. They're really good, actually.
They are excellent.
I told him I can't fucking hear what he's saying, dude. Like I need him to.
It is hard to understand with this mess.
Yeah, like
that is the one downside. He needs to like I don't know.
I love
get
you,
like
bro.
a mic.
Yeah.
I don't know how.
I think it's just the mask. Like it might be tight to his face or something. He started using the subtitles, which was
that's a good idea.
A lot more helpful. But yeah,
that is a good idea.
Yeah, as long as he doesn't start asking people if they like 3D printed guns. Shit like that. Like, fed.
Yeah, literally.
He is a postal worker, so he does work for the government.
Oh, yeah. Spy.
Spy.
How long have you known Krishna about the baby?
Well, I mean, I knew it's like been 12 weeks now, but so actually my family doesn't know yet, like my extended family, like my parents know. So I don't think my family watches the show. So Aon's know first.
That's pretty good. That's pretty good.
That's bullish.
Yeah, so
that's actually
my wife doesn't want them to know actually, so I was kind of announced it prematurely, got yelled at there, but but at one point she did say I could tell my Aon friends. She just didn't know how many Aon friends I have.
227,000.
No, yeah, 228,000 today.
So yeah, it's been just like 12, 13 weeks now. So
nice.
That's awesome, man.
Yeah, I'm excited.
Cool. Are you starting to feel like sick in the morning, or
who, me? Or?
Still okay?
Yeah, I'm okay. I mean, my wife just yells at me for any reason, and it's always my fault, no matter what. But that's just part of it. So marriage, yeah.
You're still here, though.
I'm still persisting.
Still here, persisting.
So okay. So does that definitely confirm you're not coming to Greenville for sure?
Still not sure. She's like trying to see if because she knows how important it is for me, so she wants to see if like if she could probably come in that time. Still like 50-50, but
50-50.
depending on how she feels, like she would come with me if she's like doing better in the second trimester. Then like maybe we'll come. Yeah, so I don't want to completely count myself out. Definitely out for Amsterdam. Can't do that, but
yeah,
we'll see. She wants to do like a baby moon, some type of vacation. She doesn't know where to go. So it may be South Carolina might be one of the options. So we shall see.
Yeah, there's other cool things around the area too. Asheville, Charleston, even it's only a few hours away. I don't know if you've been there before. It's a nice.
I've been
city.
to Asheville. Asheville's a lot of fun. We went together, and then she went to like the Smoky Mountains. I don't know if that's close by, but she's a big fan of hiking and stuff like that. So yeah, would be definitely fun to check out. Yeah.
All right, cool. Well, then I still have hope. Then I didn't know if that confirmed it or not. But
yeah,
cool.
Love that.
Are you having any kind of weird cravings? Like, do you have the desire to like look at a chart or like things that are like out of the ordinary for you? Do you feel like buying stocks or gold?
Oh man, silver has been really. I've been looking at silver a lot. I don't know why. Just kidding.
A little bit.
Yeah, my nipples get hard for silver for some reason. It's tough. It's tough, but still I have no desire to invest in the S&P 500. Fortunately, so
that's good.
Yeah.
It's just
total ick.
Yeah, exactly.
That's some funny ass shit right there, Slow. That was funny.
Clip it.
Yeah, that was funny.
Chat, can someone clip that chat?
No, it's gonna be slower, Jeffrey. Later.
Yeah.
The little clipper slaves.
Clip. Chad's DMing me at 2 a.m. Where's the clip?
Where's the clip?
There's nothing on the schedule.
I have not said a word. That's what I love about it. I love the fact that y'all have your own YouTube channel and y'all are just going to town on it. I think it's great. I don't want to have any say so on any of that. So I do think you should clip the nipple part that Krishna just said. That was a good.
Oh, definitely. Yeah. No,
you got to do that.
Yeah,
that's a keeper.
My nipples get so hard for silver.
Yeah, weird. It's really weird.
Secrets to investing in physical metals.
Yeah, it's crazy.
Buy when your nipples are hard, or sell when your nipples are hard.
Are you gonna get like piercings, like silver piercings, or?
Yeah, then when the baby's is sucking on my nipples, he's like,
Silver.
The prosperity.
Oh my god.
Bro, the silver Reddit is just filled with balloons and charts.
Is this
gay?
Yeah, I guess there is a silver Reddit there. There's a Reddit for everything.
Yeah.
Everyone's like, oh, what do I do with my silver? Oh, should I buy it? Should I buy silver or should I wait?
It's like, dude, what?
I want to sell my $300,000 of silver, but nobody's buying it.
It's just so funny too, because it's like all these people are like the same thought process of people who like just watch charts, you know?
Yes.
Yeah.
You know, they're just paying attention to price action. It's just like the same mindset of people who come into crypto, right? And like who were here and left or whatever, right? So it's like,
yeah,
what the fuck is wrong with people?
The only reason why silver's doing good is because there's like crazy demand for AI crap and other stuff.
Yeah.
The only reason why it's not a monetary phenomenon like they would like you to think.
I mean, is that what they're saying? Like it's, I mean, I don't like.
Yeah, there's a ton of industrial, man. There's tons of industrial.
No, I know, about that and everything, but I was just saying, you said like more of a monetary, like people.
That's what a silver bug would want you to think.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, that it's like a short squeeze. Like multi-century long short squeeze from
sand. That's what it is.
I do. Yeah, it's like when they turn the power out, you'll be using your silver coins to trade. You know,
the way they should look at it, honestly, is like say you had 5 barrels of oil at your house. I don't know why you would, but just say you had oil at your house, and suddenly oil skyrockets 3 times. You're like, should I keep my oil? Should I hold on to it? No, you want to sell it. It's a fucking commodity in that way. Anyways, that's
Do you
what
guys
I'm
remember when I think it was oil that went negative
during
Do you guys
COVID.
remember that?
During COVID, like
I
right
think
at the
so,
beginning of
yeah.
it. Yeah, that's because they had so much oil they couldn't do anything with it. They wanted to sell. They wanted to, people.
They
Yeah,
were
however that
paying
works.
you to take it.
Right. They
demand.
were paying you to take
Yeah,
it. Yes.
yeah.
That's how crazy it was.
Insane.
Yeah, gas in my area was like $1 a gallon. I remember for like a couple weeks. It was insanity.
Wow.
Because there were nobody driving.
Should have been stocking up
Yeah.
and fucking burying it.
Yeah.
Do it for real.
I
And then
actually thought
3
of
weeks
that.
later, it tripled.
I thought of that because my grandma has this old gas tanker because her and her my grandpa used to run a farm, and I was like, we should fill that fucker up with gas.
Yeah. They're literally paying you to do it. Like,
So what are we gonna do? But she just looked at me like I was crazy. I was like, come on.
That's my little investor, son. What are you going to tell me to buy next? Ethereum at 5,500 each.
Oh shit.
Oh, that was crazy, Tom.
Yeah, it was actually fucking nuts. It was like everything went like so crazy so fast, and then they were like, "Oh, the price of everything has nuked." Oh nope, the prices of everything has quadrupled.
yeah.
Like I bought gold and silver back then because in Australia they like let us get out our like superannuation, and I was like, "Fuck that! I'm not leaving my like $7,000 with the hedge funds." So I took it out and I bought like gold and silver. And then I watched like Ethereum and Bitcoin go nuts, and I was like, "Fuck!" I still like doubled my money on my silver, but I was like, "God damn it!" And then a bunch of that money from my superannuation, I've like kept it and it went into SPX. So I was like, "That's right." It came back.
Nice.
But for a while, I was like, if I put that money into Ethereum, it would have become $80,000 instead of $4.
Yeah, the 2020 or like the hindsight math is always 2020. You know, it's like fuck, I would put it in Ethereum.
Yeah.
You don't have any more of your doorstops.
my paperweights. I do have a few. I have like a few coins. I had kilos. All I have now is maybe like 6 ounces of like coins.
I assume you mean silver. Silver. Right?
Yeah.
Okay. So if you had that much gold, you should definitely. Well, anyway.
Oh no, fuck that! I already did that. I already sold all. Like that's what I did. Like back fucking 2023, I was like selling fucking any of the silver and gold I had to like buy SPX.
I mean, that was a good move. Yeah, that was definitely a good move.
Yeah, and then I have this like fucking local conspiracy theorist. He's cool, but he's just like sell your SPX and buy silver.
Yeah,
and I was like, fuck, he was right. Like,
fuck, man, 2026, he's right.
Yeah, because like every 3 months he'll be like, "How's your crypto going?" And I'm like, "Oh, it's good." Or like, "Bitch."
They
dude, sometimes I'll be like, "Yeah, I'm up 20,000%." And then other times I'm like, "Yeah, it's down 90% in the span of a month and a half." He's like, "I'm telling you, the crash is coming. The crash is coming."
Yeah, exactly.
It's gonna happen.
He's like, "You're gonna be coming over to my house asking for silver. Look at you.
Yeah,
what are you gonna do with your SPX coins?"
Silver and gold bugs are the biggest trolls, and they're so like negative. They're the most depressing people.
I think it's a lot of doomerism too for them, honestly, right? Like, isn't it? Like, it's just like, oh, I mean, obviously people use it, as a, a hedge against, just long-term wealth building, right? But it's like a lot of people are also like, oh, like when they shut the power out, like I need these gold and silver bars because, like, you know what I'm saying? And it's just like, all right, well, if that's the fucking case, then fuck, like, like, so it's like almost not even you're using it as an investment anymore. You're like using it because you're buying it because you're scared.
You should should be like food prepping and like doing that.
Yeah, exactly.
Or buy guns and ammo and that kind of shit.
Whiskey.
Whiskey, there you go.
Cigarettes. everyone's gonna need them cigarettes. So you know how much shit you can get for a fucking pack of cigarettes, probably.
Okay,
true.
prison boy.
Cigarettes will be the real currency of
Yeah, I mean, really, it's
Chinese cigarettes.
Chinese cigarettes. baby.
cigarettes.
Buy that shit up now.
solar panels would probably be in demand. Be a lot of shit in demand.
Yeah.
See, I would think that way. To me, like, because people are
Energy,
gonna be like,
bro.
"Oh, you really want the silvers?" I don't fucking care about silver. I want food and shit and guns.
Yeah,
Either way, yeah, you need some like energy source.
yeah.
You need to, you need like fuel and energy to start, and then you can fucking,
Right.
you're gonna be cold one night.
Mm. And I bet Ethereum would still be running if the world actually went to shit. Like Solana would not be running, and then you'd just be like, "Oh, I can still buy my shitcoins on Ethereum." Because there's 12 autistic people around the globe who are still like upholding the network.
Yeah, Solana might be in for it because they require way too much hardware to run. What's up,
Yeah.
Ilya?
What's that?
Yeah, can of
beans.
beans.
Sure, I'll do that. I'll make that trade.
Some bush beans, some SPX beans.
I'll make you a cameo video with my VTuber for a can of beans.
Hype? Are you hyped?
No, I'm pretty hyped for this. I always get hyped to come onto
trying
the
extract
potty.
Your hype. Trying to
Right.
extract.
Yeah, trying to attention extract. Oh yeah, the NFTs. The NFTs. I liked your take on it, Slow. You had the good take on the cause.
Yeah,
From our show or from
what
a
was your
different
take
show?
again, Slow?
Yeah, which take are you talking about?
Well, I don't know. Technically,
I don't even
What
remember
the
what the take
fuck was that, bro?
What was the take? I don't
What
even
the
remember.
fuck was that?
I don't know. I made several takes, and at one point, I was just purely playing devil's advocate, and there is a clip somewhere of me floating around on the internet of saying "fuck Evan Hilton," but it wasn't. But hold on.
Here's another one.
Taken out of context, I was being silly. But someone might clip that. I don't know.
Yeah, chat. Someone clip that. Don't clip the end, and then stitch it together with the first one.
My take was that, like, I thought it was really cool. I think Coors is a cool thing. I think Evan Hilton's a cool guy. Everything seemed totally kosher to me. And I think it's really cool to support artists and like bring them into the ecosystem and expand that and everything. The only thing that I pretty much was saying was that like Coors isn't SPX though. There's nothing about it that is SPX, and there's nothing about it that like it's not an SPX NFT. I'll go on record saying that, like, it's not.
Yes.
It's not part of that. I think I said something like it could disappear tomorrow and it wouldn't matter to SPX.
Yeah,
Absolutely.
Because it's not SPX. It's SPX communities supporting an artist who wants to tie in their art to SPX, and that's awesome.
Yes.
I got into it a little bit with one guy, but I won't go into it again because he ended up deleting his post, so I ended up deleting my response.
Oh yeah, RX-7 Mazda.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, he did piss me off too. That's right.
They made some kind of post that I think you know, after like some people talked it through, I mean, he ended up deleting his post and he was like, okay, I didn't mean to like disrespect anyone. And so I was like, cool.
Yeah.
Like, I'll delete my response then, because I'm not meaning to disrespect anyone either. I'm just protecting the sanctity of our Aons. Like,
yeah, he was doing no favors for Evan with that shit. I would have been mad if I was Evan.
I know, that's what. Yeah, I mean, And that's where I was really trying to like make it clear, like I don't have any issue with Evan or the Core's NFT, like at all. I openly supported it. What I don't support is anyone trying to like make it more important than what it is to like SPX, because it's not at all.
Yeah.
And that's all I would say.
Yeah.
But it's a very cool project. I thought it was very neat. I like the cores a lot. So yeah.
Yep.
No PvP.
No PvP. We don't like PvP here.
No PvP, but fuck Evan Hilton. So.
Chat, clip that.
That's the hook. That's the hook. That's the hook.
And cut.
I do love the concept of it being totally intrinsically tied to a certain amount of SPX. I think that's really cool, and you could burn it.
Yeah,
and
it
just want
is.
the SPX out of it. I think it's a cool idea.
Yeah.
But
Yeah, I think someone was burning them because the RX7 made a tweet and he's like, "Someone's burning all the cores, so I'm buying more." And I was like, based. I'm not gonna lie, Trevor's burning them all is like based.
it was probably him burning them.
Yeah,
He was probably buying it, minting them, and burning them, and then saying, "Oh, look, everybody's burning. There's going to be no supply." He's probably just making it up. He's
Yeah.
probably burning them.
genius.
Yeah.
Classic.
Supply and demand situation.
Genius.
Shenanigans.
Genius.
I'm going to manipulate the market.
Yeah, that's the only issue I had was it getting like shoehorned into SPX out of nowhere, and they're like, "This is SPX and we're SPX, and now you just have to like accept it." And it's like, nigga, get the fuck off our land. Like,
Yeah,
nothing.
nothing.
You can't,
Yeah.
you can't just plant a flag on our turf and then be like,
Literally,
"It's our
yeah.
turf now."
No, the thing
Get
was the thing that made it like okay to me was the tie into SPX and how you could buy it and then burn it to get your SPX coins back. I was like, okay,
Totally.
that made it to because that to me says if people buy this and they don't burn it or whatever, then it's coins out in the it's coins out of circulation, which is a good thing. So if he wouldn't have done that and he just sold it for ETH saying, "Oh, it's the XBS collection," I would have had a total issues with it. Big issues.
Yeah, there would have been
he
tankies
knows
on the
that-
timeline for sure.
I feel like he knows that though.
You're right. You're
That's
right.
why he
Yeah.
didn't do that. Like
Yeah.
uh,
Again,
Right.
not
But that was a
an
smart
idiot.
move.
He's
That was
like
a
a
smart
very
move.
cool guy. Like
But
I've liked
still.
everything I've seen. He seems totally dope.
Well, they burnt a lot of goodwill with it a little bit, or RX7, whoever the hell that was, burned a lot of goodwill
Yeah.
with it. But yes, Evan Hilton to NFTs.
They're okay. I don't mind him. He could have called him a different name though, in some ways. Because imagine if it's like if he called them OGs or some shit, that would have like, and people like, yeah, we're SPX OGs, and you're like, what? Like it'd be so bad. Rock up to an event. That's the thing I worry about is like if there was like a community and they like stuck into SPX, like they embedded themselves into SPX and they were like, no, we're SPX and cores are SPX and you guys have to accept it. And then they like rock up to events and they're like, we're SPX cores. And you're like, you can't say that, dude. Like, you're not core SPX. Like, the nomenclature is a bit.
Well,
is a
but
bit
the thing
weird.
is, we can't stop that. Anybody can do that, and then, but the point is, we have to. If it's bad intention, then we just have to point it out. It's also
get
very
the pitchforks
bullish.
up.
It's also very bullish, to be honest. Like random communities trying to do that to like get a little bit of the SPX, which a lot of communities already do that anyways. They're just totally parasitic. So at least the cores are like, oh, but you have to buy the SPX to do it. I mean, at least it's like that. You know what I mean? So it's
Yeah.
I don't mind that as much. Like that would be kind of cool if they like the little shit. I don't like shit coins. Never mind. I'm not gonna say it. The little shit coin communities that are like, dude, SPX Online or whatever. But if they made it to where you had to spend SPX on it, I would hate them less. But that's not the way they're going to be. So
Yeah. Because like a lot of the shit coins that did that, and they're like, we love SPX, and we're going to like launch a shit coin, which is like literally just a fragment of what SPX is, and then you get upset at them for like trying to poach SPX people, and they're like, that's not SPX coded. We love SPX. And you're like, shut the
Yeah.
fuck up. If you loved SPX, you would have A, either bought SPX or B, launched the coin on SPX, not
Right.
on like ETH or Solana.
Not separate
Yeah,
coin.
like-
yeah.
The baby
Just
SPX.
buy SPX if you love it. It's very
baby
clear what you're
SPX.
doing. It's
Yeah,
very clear what
Yeah.
you're doing. You're trying to pump a low cap crap coin, and then you're going to dump it to try to get more SPX, probably. But anyways, I just don't like it.
I just
Yeah.
had to ban one of them dudes slow. I had enough of them. One of them
Yeah.
guys, you know, like trying to just come in on Reddit and be like, "Oh yeah, like SPX is cool," and then you go like to all their comments and posts, and they're like in this other sub like promoting this coin, saying it's related, and it's just like, all right,
Yeah,
dude, I'll see you later, bro.
Yeah, that's
You know,
also another kind of funny
Don't die
thing.
standard and poor, you know.
Another
Yeah.
funny thing about that is that
Agreed.
when only moderators in Reddit can see certain history of users, that even if it's set to private, moderators can see a lot of stuff that is hidden to every other kind of user. So I think a lot of people think that moderators cannot see their post history and comments and stuff in other subs. But when you comment in SPX or post in SPX, SPX mods can then see your history. And
So like once you enter the Cognisphere, we can just
once you
jump
enter,
into your line. You're like,
everything
"All right,
is
you're done."
transparent, dude. I can see like fucking everything that you do. So there, yeah. I think people think they're getting away with stuff more often than what like they are.
I'll tell you what though, a lot of the Aons that have been posting and like active on Reddit daily are fucking sweet, you know, like just like the amount of more like, you know, just interactions you see, comments you see.
It's been great.
And the consistency from newer people there, and it's just kind of cool to see their input, you know, like what they're giving to Reddit and stuff. So
yeah, for sure.
Especially now at this time, you know.
Right.
Okay.
Exactly.
I saw that you were at 7.3K now. Is that what I saw? We moved up 100. That's really good. It's still growing. It's not growing as fast, but we're in the the market's bad.
Yeah, now you want to just keep consistent, right?
I was gonna say something stupid. I did to show how bad I am at Reddit. I was looking at it and I was like, I thought I was in the SPX subreddit, and then I was like, why am I only seeing Jeffrey posts? Is this like totally falling off? It's only Jeffrey now. And I was on your user. I was like, what the fuck am I doing?
It's Jeffrey and it's 4,000 alts.
Jeffrey's subreddit.
Yeah. So bad. Reddit makes me crazy.
Yeah, it's all right. It's it'll get there. No, I don't know if it's my favorite. It's interesting. I like kind of jumping into other Reddits sometimes and like trying to talk to people here and there, but you know,
I honestly do that more than I hang out in the SPX Reddit, to be honest. Like I do mod stuff in the SPX Reddit, but like for the most part, I hang out in other subs and like I'm trying to evangelize and like market SPX to people and have conversations.
That's awesome.
Yeah,
because there's enough activity without me. Like I felt like maybe when I first started getting into Reddit, there wasn't like a ton of us who were super active. So I think a lot of us were trying to like post regularly and do that. But at this point, it's like there's quite a few posts every day usually, and so for the most part, I just kind of comment and do mod stuff, and then I hang out in other subreddits more than SPX, to be honest.
Hit the mod queue real quick, see what's going on.
The subreddit it's more active than ever. I feel like it's awesome to see.
Yeah, it is. I think it is more active than pretty much ever, and it's good that that's happening now. People are showing up.
Oh, that reminds me. I have several things to show, but I just want to skip ahead to one of them. That this kind of makes me think of it. 1 second. Oh, I need to actually share my screen. 1 second.
I got a question for Krishna whenever he's ready.
Yeah, I'm ready.
Is your belly starting to show?
No, I got a good one. So when did productivity stop producing satisfaction, and how has this defined winning in everyday life?
When has productivity stopped producing? What was that?
Satisfaction.
Satisfaction.
Like your productivity isn't producing the satisfaction, but you're still trying to tell yourself, or not you, but people are still trying to feel like successful at the end of the day. Like, how do you define your day when your productivity isn't really giving you satisfaction? I guess you could say, you know.
It's a good question.
And
So
I ask you because you're my brain over there. I know you got something going on up there.
So you know, we ultimately, like, we're driven by our desires. Like we took birth on this physical realm with a set of desires, and we have past karma that we have to deal with in this life. Everybody's desires are different. That's why everybody, you know, we can look at occupation or job or whatever you're interested in. That's all different. And you you to fulfill your desires, you have to take action. You have to work towards fulfilling them. Whether it's, if you want to make money, then you have to, you know, go to school, go work, etc., etc. The problem is when you get attached to the outcome of whatever it is you're desiring, rather than focusing on the work itself or getting better at the work, getting better at serving others. For your example, if you're a, you know, plumber, you know, if you're always thinking about, oh, what can I charge this guy? How much money can I make? Oh, I want to get this, you know, you're just thinking about that rather than fixing the problem that they have. And if you focus on the work without any expectation of the outcome, then you won't get, you know, tired, or you won't burn out. Burnout happens mentally when you are always focusing on the expectation of the outcome, and when you don't get it, you get upset. You get all these feelings, angry, upset, whatever it may be. So
would you say,
Murad!
would you
Yeah.
would you say burnout is a workload problem or like a no meaning problem?
I think the no meaning problem maybe comes after. Like, if you are working hard towards something, you've convinced yourself that there's meaning in whatever it is that you're doing. But like, let's say you just keep failing over and over and you're not getting whatever it is you're whatever you're desiring, then at some point you're like, oh, why am I doing this? What's the point of all this? I'm working so hard, I'm not getting anything. Then the meaning problem comes into play. I mean, that applies to like late stage capitalism, where you were told to just pursue your passion and do what you like to do, but not realizing that some careers are just not going to pay as much, or, and like, because of how the economy has turned out, like you're not going to get to live up to the dream that your parents had. So at that point, at a certain point, you just kind of give up, and then whatever it is that you were chasing is no longer has any meaning to you. So I think that comes after this trying, this, you know, every day striving for something. I still think that's what like most normies, mainstream people are going to jobs that they probably hate, but they're just trying to chase something. I want this house, or I want this girlfriend or boyfriend, or I want this car. And it's like, okay, well, once you get it, like if you're only working for that item, some physical thing, like you're not going to be happy. You might get a temporarily happiness, but after that, you're going to be chasing the next thing. So, you know, you're sacrificing your health, working hard at whatever it is you're trying to do to achieve these quote unquote markers of status that ultimately won't bring you any happiness. And the fulfillment comes in the work that you do and serving others through that work. So you have to ultimately at least like what you do. A lot of people get pushed down a path where they don't like what they do, and they're just doing it because of like their parents told them to do it. Like, at least for Indians, you're going to be a doctor, lawyer, engineer. And like, you know, it makes sense. Like, okay, well, you need to survive, and sure, you make money and you survive, but you ultimately hate what you do. So hopefully that answers your question.
Yeah, no, for sure.
That was good, Krishna. I'm feeling very inspired.
Yeah, and like coming back to SPX, this is very important because like we're in crypto. We don't know what the fuck's going to happen at the end of the day. We're trying to make this thing. We're trying to build this. If we have an expectation that it's like, oh, I needed to hit 100, I needed to hit 1,000, I needed to hit, you're going to like, you lose yourself, right? Whereas another Aon who's not thinking about that, they're just showing up, doing what they can every single day. That Aon's going to have a better day-to-day life, probably going to have more happiness. he's like, okay, this is going to happen because I have faith in other people, other Aons that are also doing the best that they can. And if they had this mindset of just focusing on the work day to day, then we're persisting forever. And like our marketing machine is ultimately going to hit that flywheel where, you know, we will do what we're trying to do. Everything is set into motion, and you just have to do your part and not worry about the outcome. Price goes up or down. The action is simple, like DCA every day. That's why that mantra exists. So like that's, you know, in corporate America or any other job, you're not going to be able to openly talk about these things with other people because everybody's so focused on their own individual lives and me getting promoted and I need to move up and I need to do better than this person. But here, like,
you don't want to show your weakness. Either.
Yeah, you don't want to show your weakness. Well, here, like, it's the complete opposite. Like, we're open and honest and vulnerable with each other. That's happened with, like, you know, Aons, and we all gravitate towards certain people. And like, I think every Aon has been able to find like a couple other Aons that they can like form a close connection with. And like these little micro clusters, you know, are the foundation of what the whole Cognisphere is, you know, and like that just this whole process unfolding is just so beautiful. Like, to see and witness that, like, it gives me hope at like in humanity, because these people are like overall good-hearted and well-intentioned. So
yeah, flip the stock market.
flip this fucking stock market.
Dude, I
exactly.
Fucking pussies.
I realized
Pussy
I need like a button I can press. I realized like I need a button I can press. Right after that would have been good if I heard the Braveheart freedom.
Oh, guys getting ideas.
I need to get some buttons.
You see a little soundboard.
Yeah.
Yes.
Nice.
I will say, hey Cal, what's up, man? And
Big cow in the building.
Mike, I think you've already been here, but
Cow from the
I've seen
farm.
you. Yeah.
I love those that like doxx chain that just went around the past 24 hours. That was like so
Yeah,
cool. I
yeah.
saw like so many new like handles. I didn't even know these people existed. I'm like, what the fuck? What is this handle? Like, this person's real?
Let me pop it up. I had that up.
Yeah,
That
that
was
and-
awesome.
Dislikes taxis. You got the picture. Taxi.
Yeah.
I thought that was funny.
Yeah, that was funny. That was funny.
I noticed a lot of like the dislikes are similar and with a lot of Aon. So like
Right.
the values that we have are in the right place. So
Yeah.
That's very cool.
Look at that
There's
handsome
Cal.
guy.
There he is. There's that
Cal from the
handsome
farm.
man.
Hype, yours was funny. I liked it.
You liked it.
It was pretty funny.
I got a little bit in trouble for calling myself the destroyer of pussy, the conqueror of wombs. Apparently, that was not so funny.
Okay.
It's fucking funny to me.
I thought it was funny.
The boys liked it.
What, bordering on the lewd though?
Extremely
that's true.
immature.
Wearing the hose. It is pretty funny, the dislikes, where people are like, I don't like liars and rapists. You're like,
I hope not.
Really? Really?
Really?
Okay, I did want to. I was going to show this a second ago.
Oh yeah.
That was so bullish. One of my boomer coworkers just showed me SPX 6900. What the actual fuck? Now, hey, you said you don't think it's real, or do you think it's real?
It might not be. It's like, you can't ever trust anything you see on crypto Twitter.
It
Like, they
feels
can literally
so
just
real,
be
though.
holding a bag and they they can't shill SPX, and
Wait,
they
is this
know
a
their
crypto guy?
audience probably hates. Yeah, Diamond Eyes has been around for like ages.
Oh, I
So
see
like
that.
they can't shill
It probably is
SPX,
looking it up. Yeah.
and then they're like, yeah.
He's got to shill it. He's got to animate PFP.
I was thinking that same thing actually. I mean,
I
it's
didn't
not
realize
like
he was. I didn't realize he was a crypto guy. Fuck, it got me.
Chad fucking got
Got him.
got rugged.
Yeah, and then you go to his page and it's all just like fucking CAs of like
Oh my
absolute
god,
trash.
it absolutely is.
And you're like, what?
I don't want to show. Oh, gold. What the fuck? Yeah, that's bullshit. Okay, well, never mind. That sometimes I think
He's
you might be right on that one.
checking the engagement. What's going on here? Need to get my monthly numbers
True.
up.
Well, you felt
Yeah,
one too.
I
Right?
could tweet
You're just
about
playing along.
tweet about SPX to get
That
some
time of the month, I got
engagement.
to tweet about SPX again. Fuck.
I have to tell everybody I hate this coin.
Can we get this
Well,
bullshit
fucking-
back? Oh, I just want to show tickers.
Ugh. But I'm not getting any engagement on my tickers, so I need to farm a community.
Chill shit
I just
coin.
want tickers.
Yeah, you might be right about that one. Damn,
It do be like that. There's
that was
Miss
legit.
Ponzi brought it up to me actually. That she's like seen a few people just engagement farm us, like where like she knows that these people in like other micro caps, like they hate us.
Right.
But then they will like tweet about SPX and be like, flip the stock market or something purely just to like engagement farm us. And then they'll get like retweeted by like bigger people who should know better.
Yeah.
And then Miss Ponzi is like, yo, you know, this person talks shit about us in private group chats and tries to like poach our members. And they're like, yeah, I don't care. They tweeted about SPX, so I'm going to repost them. And you're like, oh, stop feeding the trolls sometimes. Like crypto Twitter is like genuinely vicious, and SPX is a little bit vulnerable sometimes because we're all like open borders policy.
No,
Yeah, people in the SPX Twitter kind of maybe forget like what the real crypto Twitter is like. You know, if your timeline is purely Cognisphere stuff, you know, and you're just like,
it really is true.
you lose sight of like how fucking evil crypto Twitter like truly is.
Yeah, yeah.
All the little fucking trolls out there, you know, just in
The
their
freaking
nestled fucking caves out there.
Yeah.
Honestly, I hate X. If I'm being like totally honest, I really do. I hate it.
The
Like
chat's
honestly,
all, you know.
like, and it seems like every fucking few months it gets worse. Like whatever, you know, just the shit that pops up on my feed, and like I follow exclusively Aons, and I still get all kinds of shit on my feed that I'm like, why would an algorithm be feeding this to me?
Mine has been better.
Like,
Mine
it
has
makes
been
no
better
sense.
recently. Mine has been better recently, a little bit. I've noticed. A couple weeks ago, that
Mine's
a couple weeks ago, it was horrible. Like it was insane. The kind of shit I was saying. and it's bad though because sometimes you see it and you're like, "What the fuck is that?" You look at it for a second, and I think that registers and it makes it worse. Because sometimes it's hard not to look at it.
Right, sure, right.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean that's
It's
how
so
it works.
insane. It's like, what is that?
Yeah.
And that's why. They,
Yeah, that's why I hate it.
yeah, and you can't help but look at it because it's so fucking weird. Whatever it's showing you. So.
Chad, did you see T Dog's post about the Amsterdam update?
Yes, I have that up too.
I think they got their art. I gotta step my art game up, bro.
I like yours. I think it was good.
No, I gotta step the game up.
I thought yours was good. This is.
Oh,
I mean, these are awesome too. I think yours is good.
Yeah, all right.
Wait, which one's
I mean,
yours?
You can't help it. They've got like
Mine's under wraps right now.
N and KN
Oh, it's
and
top secret.
and shit.
Top secret. That's a sick one. There's just so many more, you know, depth layers to these images. You know?
Yeah, you're probably. I don't know. I thought it was fun.
Yeah, I hear you. You know.
I'm not an art guy though. I'm like, it's fun. Then I guess. But yeah, I thought this was cool. He was telling me too. We were talking about the AV part's going to be a heck of a lot more than they thought.
Yeah.
For the budget, which doesn't totally surprise me. But then he was thinking they might end up doing a DIY. It won't be quite as professional, but that may be the way they have to go because it might just be cost prohibitive.
Yeah, it's fucked. No, you just need an iPhone and a laptop essentially.
Yeah, that's all you
And you can
need.
just- Yeah.
Do it.
Like it doesn't have to be that big. Because like if people came to me and they're like, hey, can you live stream this? Because I like used to do it for like work. I'd be like, yeah, fucking $8,000, please. If you want to like book me for like 3 days for like 12 days straight or some shit with like all of this stuff. Like it's not cheap. It's not cheap. When it's like, it's probably, you know, just use your phone, plug it into a laptop.
I mean,
You're like,
in
oh,
Miami,
they'll probably have a TV screen.
In Miami, we just used my phone. That was it. That's probably why I like shit, but it does work. But
Yeah, as long as the internet connection's good and
the
like
internet connection
audio
was
is
ass.
fine.
That was the
Yeah,
problem. The
that's why
audio
it
was
all
good
fucky.
because I had the audio mics you can hook up to your phone too, and it was super easy. And the audio was good. The picture was not good because the Wi-Fi was bad.
Yeah,
But-
that's what it was. I think was
But
just the Wi-Fi.
but it's still like fine. Like you can get the job done with basic shit. But I think they really wanted it to be super professional. I will say they could like have a nicer camera just to capture it for the, and then have like a live stream thing too. That way, in case the live stream looks like ass, they could have the not connected to the internet camera as backup, which is actually kind of what we did incidentally when Caesar was recording it as well. His audio was shit, but his video quality was much better. So I took his video and I combined it with the audio from the live stream, and it made the that's the videos I released of the official parts, not the total live stream, which actually ended up looking a lot better. But
Can you pull up Princey's message? Highlight that, Princey. Good night, boys or ladies or lady boys. I don't know the lingo yet. Forgive me.
Cute girls.
Hype falls into those categories.
Yeah.
All of the above.
He's talking to you, Hype.
What the fuck is that thing on my screen? I'm trying to wipe up this bug, but it's stuck.
Oh man, that's funny.
Yeah, hopefully they do a good live stream. It's like it's easier than ever to do it. You just need good internet connection.
Yes.
And it's just the annoying part's always like putting the pieces together. And then you go live and you're like, oh, I fucked it up. now I have to like stop the stream and like redo things.
What I plan on doing for ours is I'm going to bring my desktop, and I plan on having 2 cameras and switch between them depending on who's talking potentially, or I may not even have to do that. I don't know how the setup will be exactly, but maybe I have 2 cameras. And then I think for some of the presentations there'll be PowerPoints, and then have the PowerPoint on another part of the screen is my thought. But I don't know. What do you think about that Hype? Since you seem to know a good bit about it.
That's a good idea, right? Because you're just going to run like OBS.
Well, I'm gonna do it through StreamYard actually. It's easier for me.
Yeah. I guess so, hey, because it's like you have the like camera, or like 2 cameras, and then you're just like switching and
I could position the cameras any way I want to. Like, I'd have to do it before I have to make a layout or whatever and make them look how I want it to look. For if for the presentation part, so it just because you'd want that on the screen, but you also want the main camera on the screen too. I don't know how I would do that, but I saw this. I actually seen it on the Solana conference. Did it really well. Ilya sent it to me, and like they had the presentation and then the main camera, and it looked really good. I was thinking about copying that, but I don't know.
Seems like a good idea.
well, at least you know what you're doing with like the AV stuff and like setting up shit. Because half the time I'm like, how do I even put a fucking PowerPoint into this live stream?
Right.
It should be relatively easy with StreamYard. It is. OBS is it's not complicated, but it's more. StreamYard is so easy to use. I just prefer it. It's just so much easier. You don't have to think at all, really.
I've messed with OBS a little bit, but it can be a little on the front end. I feel like it is a little hard to figure out at first. Just the UI and the different functions and stuff.
Yeah, because you can do everything with it.
That's what I was going to say. Is it seems like once you figure it out, though, it does seem like it's probably
the best way to do it.
Yeah, because I had to go back to OBS. I was using this one called Meld, which was like really easy. So it was like really easy to just make it look good. And then when I started to like, get like extra little shit happening, it was like, nope, this needs to be run on OBS. And I was like, fuck, I don't want to have to learn OBS. But yeah.
Nerds.
Shut up, nerds.
Shut up, nerds. Yo, who else saw this Ready Steady Go tweet, by the way? Chad,
I have not. I did not have that up.
It was like his thread, the one he talks about.
Oh yeah, I did. Yeah, that's right.
I think the AI will cause mass joblessness part of SPX 6900 is the worst selling point because it's simply not true. AI will free people to work on other stuff, just like machines and factories displace people to find new work. Same story, different time. And then he goes into all these other his thread because he doesn't have a verified account. But anyone else read that, or is that just me?
I was trying to find. I can't find his account. It's like fucking Twitter search is so arse.
Yeah.
It's probably because it's not verified.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They make it
I
harder.
think it's, what is that, a 0x ready is this handle?
Ah,
At
so
0x ready.
yeah, there we go. Yeah, it is pretty true. Like no one actually knows specifically what's gonna like happen with AI, but it's good if it frees up like wasted time from humanity, then that's actually great for us, because that's like one of the things that we're actually trying to sell is like we shouldn't be wasting our entire life slaving away at a job. Like like UBI and like good UBI can be achieved through like AI and automation. Like literally let the robots take our jobs, because like why are we wasting human potential in a fucking factory?
Well, and he was saying that that's kind of the thesis of a lot of people in the community is that like we will have this kind of abundance type thing. AI will take our jobs, but that'll make things essentially free over time in robotics or whatever. But then people will lose a sense of purpose. What are you gonna? What purpose would you have? You wouldn't be working. What would you do? Are you just going to enter into
post
like,
on the internet?
yeah, basically,
If-
or do you want
if
to enter
we're
into Wally World where you just sit and and engage VR the whole time? Right.
Yeah.
So he was saying that that shouldn't be the main thesis, because that if that doesn't, he doesn't believe that's going to happen. He thinks there's still tons of need for people doing regular jobs, and AI is not going to replace people like people are claiming it to be. He said the human interaction will be the human agency that drives the AI to do things is just as important as the AI doing the things, and in fact, it will make even more jobs. So he was just saying that shouldn't be a driving a narrative, because it could be perceived as bearish if it doesn't happen. That's what
Yeah. Like the doomerism. Yeah, I agree with that take. There's we're sort of like overselling ourselves sometimes.
Yeah, that I think it's a fair critique. I don't know what's going to happen. I think personally it's going to take a good bit of jobs, but I do think there'll be more jobs. But I guess I'm between the crazy optimist who's like 5 years we're entering utopia, which is like Elon Musk at this point, basically. And then he's like 30 years, we might see some pretty good improvements. That's what Ready Steady Go was. I'm probably somewhere in between.
Yeah.
But I don't know. I have no idea.
Yeah, I mean, it's definitely going to cause some issues for like a generation of people in terms of like a transition.
For sure.
You know, people who's like actually lose their jobs and lose their source of income, or maybe they love their fucking job, right? And this stupid ass, they get kicked out because, and like he says, like, machines replace people in factories. And I mean, it's not like they had it easy, like when they lost their job, right? So it's like, I guess in a huge sense of humanity, you can just like kick a couple people to the side and be like, whatever, like it'll be okay, But
there should be other jobs.
yeah, exactly. There should be other jobs, but it's like, are you just gonna give this person the fucking job after you take their job away? Like, no, right? I'm not saying like it's a doomerism there. It's gonna be like, I don't agree with it being like a big selling point on SPX at all, because
right.
I think that's just like a extremist viewpoint on it, right? I'm more hopeful for something like this, but I do think there will be a fucking, some people will go through a lot of hard times, and
Yeah.
But you could argue
definitely
that's bullish for SPX too. You could argue, because I think Murad's made this argument too. It's UBI pulled forward. It's like a form of UBI in a sense. So there's 1,000 different ways to make arguments for SPX, and you can make it any way you want to. That was my argument with Ready. I was like, I don't think it's actually bearish if it doesn't happen, because it's just one narrative. There's tons of narratives. We don't know how it'll play out. We're looking at each narrative and saying, how does SPX fit within these different possibilities? I think in every possibility you can get it to fit. That's my opinion, but
I would say that that's a pretty good summary, to be honest, Chad, because I don't think I've read Reddy's post, although I have read stuff that he's posted before, and I feel like I tend to really like his takes, and I feel like he's pretty smart and insightful and like well thought out, stuff. But yeah, I mean, exactly what you said, Jeffrey. It's like there's going to be some sort of generational kind of gap, or like in the like there's not going to be a immediate utopia all of a sudden, right? Like there's going to be growing pains, and there's going to be a process of and a length of time where humanity is adjusting at like a global scale to the revolution of AI. And yeah, a lot of jobs are going to be obsolete. And I think one of the biggest issues for a lot of people is just going to be, what do you do in the meantime, in between not having a skill set that you can like be employed using AI in whatever kind of field or whatever. I mean, it'll eliminate more jobs than it creates on the front end, is the way that I see
Yeah.
and so like eventually, could we be going towards a more utopian sort of society where like most people don't have to work very much or whatever? But that's not just like going to happen.
No.
Because frankly, to me, like part of the core thesis of SPX, right, is like peaceful life over greed. And part of what we're doing is undermining certain types of power structures that exist. And those power structures aren't going away. And so SPX is a vehicle for people who either don't want to participate in that old system or are essentially enslaved in that old system because they don't have a choice. And so based on what I understand of like Reddy's position, I would say I kind of agree and disagree at the same time. I don't see how anything of that is bearish, and I don't think it's overselling SPX as like a solution for a lot of people, or like the epidemic of AI, or however you want to phrase it.
Okay, this is a good thought. I believe the bottom 50%, like entry-level workers, will lose their jobs, mostly office workers, in my opinion. I agree with that. If you're doing manual data stuff or stuff that you're not really using your brain too much and it's very white-collar type work, you need to position yourself in something with higher functioning or creativity. I don't think it's going to end very well for you, most likely. Right. And if robotics takes off, that's not going to be good for blue collar people either. So that's it. Right. But I do think it does. Like, imagine, Jeffrey, you're a plumber. Imagine
winning. You're laughing so hard right now. You're like, AI has never taken my shit.
But even if robotics takes off and can do plumbing jobs, what I could see is a future where you're like say 5 years from now, say it happens in 5 years. I know that's definitely not
right. Yeah.
That's what it is. In 5 years, you're going to be very good at plumbing. You'll understand it in and out. And I know you're still learning it and stuff or whatever. But by then, you'll totally get it. What I could see is if robotics become cheaper, you could make your own plumbing business with like a set of robots helping you, basically. So it could be like a really cool thing and a thing they could decentralize corporations in a big way. Now, the people who actually make the corporations that make the robots, obviously they'll be massive, and that's not good, but it could help decentralize smaller type businesses. At least in my head, I could see that. I don't know if that makes sense or not. But like,
yeah, I mean, it could. I feel like that's for sure, if robotics like took off, but then it's also like fuck, once I start hiring robots to work, then like who's gonna know how to do what I do after I'm done? Just the robots, like, and then now we fully have integrated the human mind into the AI, and they're like, all right, see you guys later.
That might be the intermediates. That might be the intermediate stuff, and then eventually it's just like we don't have to do anything and we live in utopia. I don't know. Who knows?
No, I know.
That's not gonna happen.
I doubt it too, but
not anytime
soon.
No.
There's gonna be a civil war, is what I think. In America, for sure, there's gonna be a civil war. that's inevitable.
Who's fighting who? We're gonna fight the AI. We're gonna go to
the right wing white conservatives are gonna fight the minorities, and then the left wing is going to
Let's
be
go.
like that's just how it's going to
Race
happen.
war, race war, race war.
More or
mean,
less, more or less.
Considering that's what happens a lot in history. Like,
Yeah.
there's
Well,
like,
I hope that
unfortunately,
doesn't.
you know,
I hope that doesn't happen. That sounds awful.
I mean, Trump is
Probably will.
essentially just trying to incite it. But like at the end of an empire, like America and the Western Empire is at the end, more or less, with the level of wealth inequality that we have. This is what Professor Zhang also says in Predictive History, that you have to destroy the wealth in order to make people work hard again. So that's kind of like, if there's a civil war, that would essentially happen. So a lot of wealth would be destroyed. But like the AI and robotics are going to continue to take people's jobs, and a lot of people are not going to have anything to do besides just
harass minorities.
Yeah, exactly. Like, so, I mean, it's not even gonna be right. It's not going to be white people too. So white people are also going to get harassed by the state. So some white people are going to side with the state. Some are going to side with the resistance. It's kind of like how it goes.
Yeah.
No one's going to say
I hope that doesn't happen, Krishna.
I hope so either. I hope that doesn't happen either. But I honestly just don't see any other way that it's like ICE is not here to like deport minorities. It's here to like incite like violence and anger amongst the population, like to make the right hate the left and vice versa. Like Obama deported more minorities with less money, with a lower budget than Trump has. So, Trump is trying to do like, it's just like a Gestapo state, more or less. So,
yep.
I mean,
yeah. I mean, if you look at the hyperpolarization of like political ideologies, it's only getting more and more extreme. And
like
and it can only get so extreme before there is violence, and we're seeing that plenty already. And it's definitely being fueled.
Yeah, like a large group of
fueled. So.
A large group of white males weren't able to make it in this economy. And then you have the other white males that told them like, oh, you didn't study hard in school. So they get upset at, anybody else that's making it, quote unquote. So, Indians only make up like 1% of the population, but the United States only allows Indians to come in if they have like advanced degrees. So, of course we're going to be able to do well here, but like the white males that see that over time, there's resentment that grows. So, at some point I'm going to have to leave this country.
And this is actually where I would say SPX is undersold.
Yeah.
Frankly, SPX does fix this.
It does to the people that believe in it. Like, if you believe in something, if you believe in Trump, then you're fucked. I'm sorry. Like, he's not going to help you. But if you believe in a diverse community in a mission of like who's actually oppressing you, which is the corporations, the Fortune 500, the large institutions, the political system as a whole, then you have a chance to at least, take what little money you do have and turn it into something. But if you're just gonna get angry, get a gun, and just join ICE, then like, I don't know, you're basically committing suicide at that point. So I don't know. We'll see. We'll see how these events unfold.
I don't know. I feel like the Civil War has been predicted so many times. Like it was predicted in 2016. It was predicted in 2017. It was predicted in 2020. So many times it never happens. I guess I'm gonna be a chud on this one. Nothing happened.
I hope so too. I think it'll be slowly and gradually. I think Trump is gonna run for a third term, and I think he'll probably get it.
If that happens, then I agree with you. There probably will be a civil war. If he actually tries to push it, which it very possibly could, we might actually get a civil war.
This time around,
at it, for sure.
Yeah, this time around, he's been able to replace, the military bureaucracy with people that are just loyal to him. So, he's doing this whole ICE thing and instigating this violence so that he can enact emergency orders and basically say like, oh, I have to be president because we have an emergency situation that he created himself. So like, that's the game that he's playing, but ordinary people aren't oblivious to that. So, that's just, I don't think the Democrats are going to do anything. They just like, okay, I guess
they're all on the same team.
Yeah, they're on the
They
same
are
team
all-
anyway.
It's all funded by the same regime. It's just bread and
Yeah.
circus. Same thing in
It's-
Australia and all across the West, where it's like it's all just like fucked. Where like
Yeah.
now, like Australia's going to see rise of like more right wing parties purely because people are sick of immigration. Because it's just been like forced upon us, and so we're gonna end up electing because like the two other parties, the two options that we have are both fucking useless.
Right.
Like they're just the same thing. We're like yippee. Oh, I'm not even allowed to mention the nation which is controlling us because now it's illegal for me to do so, and I'll get thrown in jail. That's how bad it's gotten. That we've lost all of our free speech. That we can't criticize a nation who's literally like dominating us from halfway across the planet.
Right.
And it's like yippee.
That's like
Let's then elect let's elect a party which is again fairly well controlled by the same people, but is instead like a bit more racist, and then it will like enact all of this social drama, and then everyone will be fighting because everyone's just sick of immigration, like, which is what they want. They've like flooded the West with like every other culture, told us our nations are no longer our own, and that we must succeed to the rest of the world. Meanwhile, the corporations, while we're all distracted fighting each other, the corporations are just fucking us, and the global banks are just fucking us. And so we're not fighting the actual people who are terrorizing us. We're like, they've just imported a bunch of people for us to fight instead of fighting them.
Yeah,
and it's like
behind the scenes, the corporations and the banks, they're trying to figure out what to invest in ultimately of this mess that they're creating, and it's obviously, you know, gold, silver, platinum, like precious metals, as well as crypto, as well as Bitcoin specifically. But like, yeah, it's like once they burn down the building and file for insurance claim, like what is left after that? Like, you know, when will people figure out that it's the elites, that the, you know, the billionaire class that are essentially fucking over everybody worldwide? It's just, you know, the people that believe that they're going to be a millionaire by working hard. Like, it's not going to happen. Like, you literally need something like SPX to have a chance at this point to, you know, have that type of wealth. You have to like you have to work, you know, with other people. If whether it's in a business, you're the entrepreneur, which is extremely difficult to do, obviously, but this is a better way to do it, where it's coordinated. You can contribute what you can. You have a higher chance of succeeding. And, you know, like, it's not like we're all going to be like, oh, I'm going to build a bunker and, you know, hide away like the billionaires. Like, we want to actually take this, whatever money we make, and try and contribute some positive element to the world, because everywhere you look is complete. It's a clusterfuck. You know, the culture, everything is deteriorating very rapidly all around.
Yeah.
By design, we have to flip.
By
the
design,
script.
it is
We
yeah.
have to flip the literal script.
And I think what's bad is some people will hear you, Christian, say, "You're a Democrat," and some people hear hype and go, "You're a Republican." You know
Get him!
You sound like a Democrat. You
I'm
sound
neither.
Like, you know?
Yeah, literally just normal people
trying to flip the stock market.
Yeah, trying to flip the stock market. Like, this is it. This is what you get. Like, we have to flip it. Like, you were told to go to school, work hard, get a job, and that we're playing your game of chess, and we're just gonna flip the table or flip the game because
we're gonna make our new game.
You were told that this was real news that you're watching on the TV.
Exactly.
When I watch CNN,
these are the
or any of
experts.
those, when I watch
Right?
CNN or Fox or any of those, it is like comedy to me.
It is.
It is literal. I laugh when I watch it. It is so ridiculous.
And people watch it and like take it at face value. It's like you can't help people. Like, I mean, people are just going to be dumb, unfortunately. Like, that's just the level of consciousness that we're at, and there's really nothing you can do about that.
It's laughable how they act. It's so funny.
Yeah,
it's like
that's
crazy.
That video that I made today, the 6.9 minute video. I don't know if you guys have had a chance to watch it yet, but it actually is about all of this stuff that we're talking about.
I will watch that.
Nice.
I was really lucky that it was kind of perfect, honestly. I was like wanting to make a schizo video, and started like.
You said that so nonchalantly. I wanted to make a schizo video.
I did. I really enjoyed it, and I happened to catch what's his fucking name? Jamie Dimon.
Yeah.
Is that his
Big
name?
guy.
Bitcoin
Jamie
guy?
Dimon, yeah.
That was like the main.
That's the
main
JP
video,
Morgan
right?
guy.
JP Morgan.
No, yeah, sorry, not the Who am I? Dixon.
Simon Dixon.
Simon Dixon. Yeah,
Yeah, I like him.
the Bitcoin guy. Yeah,
He's a
who
big
talks
guy.
about the military-industrial complex. And I earlier today, I randomly got he was being interviewed live, and I got like a 2-minute clip of him talking about all of this stuff, and it fit perfectly into like the theme of what I was wanting to like address in the video. So if you guys will please watch that and check it out, because it honestly addresses a lot of this stuff, and I was pretty like excited making it.
Hey, Hype, I think you got background noise or something.
Yo, Hype,
Cow
shut the fuck up, bro.
birds.
What the hell is that?
Okay.
Go ahead, bro.
Continue slow.
I actually watched like 3 minutes of it. I was like fast forwarding it just to like watch it fast, but I saw that you made him like the main video, and then like everything else kind of in between. I was like, oh, this is fucking sweet. Like, I gotta watch this.
Yeah, I was pretty hyped on it. I really liked it. I liked how it like turned out, and then it just randomly, it just happened to be like it was like almost 7 minutes on the dot, and so I wanted to make it 6.9 minutes exactly, and I was able to, so that was fun too.
You gotta do all of them 6.9 minutes now.
Yeah, but it's really good. Because he does a phenomenal job of very concisely, talking about a lot of this stuff. And it fit in really well too with Undy's crazy "the system is broken" video. So I had a lot of fun with it.
Nice.
Yeah,
and honestly, I think it's like pretty educational.
Cool.
So
I like Simon Dixon a lot.
I was gonna say I've never listened to him, but probably got some good things to say, I'm sure.
I haven't.
If he's talking about those things,
Talking about what?
If he's talking about what you just mentioned, I would want to take a listen to what he has to say.
Yeah, I think this is, and I've been kind of stalking his Twitter now the last couple of days, because I've like reposted some of his stuff before, and it was like a day or two ago, he made a post and I had quoted it and stuff, and then he reposted my post, and so then I was like trying to kind of get his attention, but yeah, so I've been stalking him a little bit, and I really like a lot of the stuff that he says, and it seems very SPX coded. So
yeah, those a lot of the better performing stuff was like Bitcoin news related, from what we got going up there now. I think Chad's one that he was talking about, when he said S&P 500 is retarded. I think that one's like doing the best so far. It's got over like 2K views. It was sitting at like 400, and then it just like jumped.
Does it really? Dang.
Yeah, it was sitting at like
randomly. Yeah, that's awesome.
It's only like 2 or 3 days, but I think yeah. But like you were talking about Bitcoin in it, so I feel like those.
Oh, that's cool. Okay.
I feel like those. Just from like my analytics viewing.
Yeah.
That's interesting.
Cool. It was cool to see that it got boosted. Like it was sitting at like 4 or 5, and then all of a sudden I checked, and it was like over 1K. I was like, oh. And then I checked again now, and it was like over 2, and I was like, oh.
That's good. That's
interesting. Yeah, this is interesting.
Nice.
Wow, that must have happened fast, because
it was like 3 days or something.
Right now, I've been checking every day.
Yeah,
since you started doing those shorts and stuff.
Yeah, it's super weird how some of them will do not good, and then like I had one that had like 300 views for 3 days, and then randomly it shot up to like 4K or whatever it was. And that doesn't happen often, but it's just weird how sometimes that does.
Right.
Take off. I had TikTok. I uploaded one that had 0 views. I deleted it, re-uploaded it, and it ended up with like a few hundred or something.
So funny.
Sometimes it just doesn't get picked up.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Try that out.
Where'd Hype go?
He muted his birds in the background he had or something.
His chickens.
His chickens he had.
I'm hiding.
He's hiding in his collection. He's hiding in his collection. That's so
Where
funny.
you at, hype?
He's in there, bro. He's right there.
I can't see him.
What do you
He's so
mean?
well,
I'm right here.
he's so well hidden.
He's got the only bobblehead there.
They're trying to distract
Stay
us.
very
Real
still.
fight is the richest is getting richer as problem hype. Yeah, that's right. The top.
Yeah, I agree. Hype is right.
Money is ours since they already have it.
Hype is right.
It's more of us. It's more of using the excess wealth to influence society subconsciously. Yeah, definitely.
True.
Yeah, because that's their game plan, is to control and own everybody as slaves. That's why I feel like SPX needs to like come at it from that direction, where it's like we're realistically not going to win, right? Like we're
just going to
so
carve
we need
out
to
that. That actually. Go ahead. Sorry, you finish what you were saying. I'll show you what I was going to say. Sorry.
Like, we need to negotiate for our rights so we don't lose all of them. It's like, because we can instead like bring up the conversations where it's like if all of these AI companies are just extracting all of our data for their own profit, like why aren't we seeing the money produced from our own data? Like, should that not be like a human right that we can get signed into law?
Right.
Because essentially we own our governments, right? Like if the public wants a law made, we should be able to get it made, right? Like and they're not like talking points which are the general bread and circus. It's the talking points that they don't want us talking about, where it's like, oh, housing affordability is fucked. And they're like, oh, you know what would solve the problem if we just made more houses? And you're like, no, what would solve the problem is if you like stopped BlackRock from buying houses. Like make it a law so you're not allowed to own more than 3. Like someone shouldn't need more than 3 houses.
No, they should get
Like-
rid of the regulations so people can build houses. That's the biggest issue. They lock that shit down. Only allow building here, only allow building there, and they don't
Yeah.
allow people to build. This is a supply issue. I agree with the BlackRock. I think that's true too. But
There's a lot of issues.
we need,
In my opinion, it's not a one thing fits all.
but
There's tons.
If you see the amount of permits you have to have in California to build a house is absolutely absurd, and that is designed to keep the supply low and keep the Ponzi for the boomers going.
Yeah.
But then a lot of people be like, "Oh, with safety, blah blah." That's all bullshit. And then the supply is an issue too. It's just saying. Sorry.
Yeah. Because we have the same thing in Australia, where it's like it costs so much to like just in council approval, just to
Right.
like do something.
Yep.
Where it's like, oh, if you want a second like living space and you have like fucking 30 acres of land, and you're like, can I slap a few tiny homes on it? They're like, nope, no, you can't do that.
That's designed to keep the house prices ridiculous.
Meanwhile, we're in a housing crisis where everything's so expensive, and you're like, these people are fucking idiots. They're greedy, selfish idiots.
Yeah,
that are like, they're essentially terrorists by definition.
They definitely are. They definitely are.
But like, you'll get called a terrorist if you call them a terrorist. And you're like, these people are fucking up our countries like on purpose. And it's like income tax, where like we could take that angle where we just start, lobbying to just end income tax because it's dumb. Rich people don't pay income tax. Whereas like the conversation that always gets brought up is make rich people pay income tax. And you're like, that law will never get passed. Because the rich people won't let it get passed. So just income tax.
Well, the income tax is true for rich people. They don't pay it though because they don't make income. They live off their assets.
Yeah. So it's like it's only middle class people and like upper class people who pay income tax.
Correct.
Another thing is with like for rich people, they typically own businesses, and if you own a business, you can hire a good accountant, tax expert to teach you how to lower income taxes. And I kind of went in on this, learning more about this, and like the way you do it is not the easiest way, but the legal and most effective way is to basically take any extra income you have, and if you buy real estate with it, and you basically, you can rent that out, then you can subtract like a lot of depreciation, which is a non-cash expense from your taxable income. So like, I mean, that's like what my father-in-law basically did. He just kept buying properties and then just using the income, any income he made, to just keep buying more properties. And, you know, all of a sudden you have a little real estate portfolio and you never paid any income taxes. Then your house value will appreciate, the rent will slowly increase too. And then when you get old and you want to pass it to your kids, you can basically take all of that, your portfolio, and transfer it to like another equivalent real estate and basically not pay taxes on it. So you always have that wealth, those assets with you, earning some income from it that you ultimately just never had to pay any taxes on. So, you know, that's why the rich paying taxes it's not going to work.
They already print money like crazy. Why do we have to pay taxes too? The taxes are like nothing compared to the amount of money they print. Taxes print more, I guess.
It's the illusion to the middle class that like, oh, you know, we have all these public services, but like we pay so much in taxes proportionally and we get absolutely nothing. A shitty education, shitty roads, shitty everything, more or less. And, you know,
shitty politicians who fuck you over.
Cops that'll shoot you, you know, there's like
anything. It's even one of the craziest things is that like all these laws are like enacted for fucking over 100 years, right? Already, right? Let's say. And they're all out there like public knowledge, but yet they don't tell you about it, right? And like only so many people know about it. Like Krishna just said, like, oh, you got to go to learn from a tax guy or something like that. And it's like, why the fuck is that? You know, what the fuck's that about? Like all these laws are for us to do, to do good. Like why did nobody teach me that? You know, like
well, I mean that's
you know,
intentional for sure.
Yeah, they're not going to teach you.
Like, well, that's what I'm saying. Like it's just the whole. You know, they have us fighting like, oh, this shouldn't be a law and that shouldn't be a law, and it's like, yeah, it's like they're just like creating all this stuff and then giving us like the keys to like drive the car, but hiding the keys. You know what I'm saying? Or like,
no, for sure.
I wanted to show one thing before we keep going. The problem is 99% of the masses won't know or care about SPX 6900. So what happens to them? That could be a problem too. That's a reference to the question of SPX fixes this. I would say we're building, just like Bitcoin built an ARC and Ethereum and other assets built an ARC. People will get on it. It's not going to save everybody, but the people who listen, it will save. So I think that goes to your point, Hype. It's not going to save everybody, but it will help some people who do listen.
It's kind of crazy.
A lot of the 99% will get caught into the psychological warfare on one side or the other, the left or the right, and play that game and waste their energy doing that. You know, some of them will, you know, look for alternative means or find cryptocurrency, will go beyond the facade that it's a scam and then actually try to understand it. It's just how it is, you know, like some people are going to fall for whatever they're going to fall for.
Yeah, that is true. The top 1% pays 50% of federal income tax. That is true.
Shut up, Killy.
But there are very wealthy people who make huge incomes. Surgeons make massive incomes. They have to pay taxes on. Yeah, and that's on it. I think we're more talking about like the incredibly. We're really talking about the top 0.1.
Yeah, the fucking ultra wealthy people. Yeah, like private jets. They can afford like a fucking Boeing 357 or whatever. Fly it from Dubai into the middle of America. Just to buy a racehorse and then fucking fly back to Dubai and then hop on their like $150 billion yacht. And you're like, there's clearly a massive difference between those people and like all of the people rocking up to Davos the other week and then the person who has to pick up a second job. Oh yeah, a surgeon making like $350K a year. $350K a year is chump change to a lot of fucking rich people.
Oh yeah.
They'll be like, yeah, I'll make that in a month. Without lifting a finger because everything's just passively functioning.
Some of them make that in a day.
So
60 grand a second.
Right. One of the things that, you know, like, I don't know how this works and I'm not an expert with it, but like corporations should be paying way more for things in society than just individuals. like corporations that are making billions and billions and billions in profit. And I know that's you know, whatever, they pay for some stuff, but it's like, okay, there's still an outrageous, and this kind of comes full circle, in my opinion, is that like there is so much wealth in the world and we have everything we need. Like there's plenty of resources for everybody to live. And we're just letting a very small amount of people hoard it. That's literally
greed, lust
Like
of money.
The capitalism
greed,
machine,
power,
you know,
control, whatever. So
Well, it's not even capitalism at this point. It's pure like crony, like
It's crony.
corporate
Yeah.
cronyism.
Well, I feel like
'Cause,
capitalism
like,
just like
greed and
opened up. It's
power.
like the race to have the most control, right? Like capitalism was like the race to own everything, right? And now it's like we're here, and like people, a select few people literally own everything, right?
Own everything. Yeah. Even us, they own us.
Yes.
Like in Australia, they borrow against their own citizens as stock from the banks.
I will say though, is you know, it's not pure free market capitalism would lead to better results than what we have now. That is 100% a fact. What we have now is crony capitalism, where the government works with the corporations to fuck us. It's designed that way to absolutely fuck us, maximize.
Ultimately, though, it really doesn't matter what kind of economic model that you have. You can make most of them work, depending on the circumstances. The problem is that regardless of circumstances and regardless of what system you use, humans are still greedy. And humans will still abuse power.
Yeah, humans care about status.
Like, the fundamental problem isn't that like, oh, do we have pure capitalism or not? It's we have shitty people.
Yeah.
All humans must die. Sorry.
and are abusing the system and like using it to their control.
I think that's because like they see money as like a source of status, right? Like, oh, like X amount of money makes me me. But that's what I'm saying. Like, that's why do people think that way? It's like fed to them, you know. So that's like.
Well, they also get to sip mojitos on a like $50 million boat on any given Wednesday.
This is a little bit of my personal view because they're demonic.
You could say that's
they're
like,
vampiric demonic people.
Yeah,
so.
That's like, you know, that's it's engulfing their soul, you know.
No matter how much money you have, like it's not gonna fill that void in your heart. So I mean, like every human is like trying to find the truth, the higher divine source, God, whatever you want to call it, but trying to work your whole life trying to go, strive for power, wealth, like you're going further away from God. You're essentially, you're going towards the demons and you're losing your soul. And that void just makes you want to commit more evil, like because you feel so bad about the evil you've already done. The only way to, make yourself feel better is to do more evil. It's a crazy demonic system, but it is a human fundamental trait. Not all humans. I mean, there are good humans out there, but this is not enough.
Do you remember the episode with John talking about what the different like pharaohs, like the way that he related? I don't know what it was called. It was about evil though, specifically, and how the CIA would take different parts of the evil and implement it, like do crazy fucked up shit to people to try to see how they could change them. I can't remember exactly how it was worded.
Like psychological
like just like insane shit. Right. It was,
I think he's seen in Egyptian society, ancient Egyptian society, like the pharaoh was seen as a god, but there was like a council, like the religious council, that would basically traumatize the pharaoh at a young age to groom him to be like completely to dissociate himself, to detach himself from all emotions. Because if you are able to dissociate yourself, then you have no empathy and you're able to like essentially be controlled. Like
in Jung's theory is all politicians have dissociative personality disorder.
Yeah.
Through being traumatized through systems like Princeton University, different systems are like, you have to do this, you have to do this, and like kind of fuck you up over time.
From a young age, like in America, like at least even for me, like it was the hyper competitive school system that, from fourth grade that's when they started doing the ABC grade system. Prior to that, it was like check plus, check minus. But like from fourth grade onwards, like I started viewing these kids as my competitors, and that just didn't stop. Like, and like that's part of Indian culture too. Like in India, it's extremely hyper competitive. It's like because it's the British system. This is all because of the British system essentially. So
much.
that hyper competitiveness is like that's what allows you to succeed, quote unquote. But then it also creates traumatized, hyper anxious individuals who are just like following, you know, striving for power, striving for status, and like
nothing about it's good for society.
Nothing that's good for society, not good for the individual, and it's just it ultimately leads to like, you know, the suicide of the society and like complete moral decay.
The shit that we're in.
Like,
Exactly. So that's like a whole
worshipping-
generation of people, you know. Now that there's another theory is that it's like the overproduction of elite, like all the elites, their children, the elites want their children to occupy these positions. There's just not enough positions of power available. So there's all this infighting between the rich right and the rich left that are really fighting because there's not enough positions of power for their kids. And there's a lot of poor kids that want to strive for these positions too. There's not enough for them. So they're just basically the only way to do that. The only way to continue is to like create this conflict, escalate it, and to destroy the wealth so that it can be rebuilt again. So it's like completely insane and demonic. It doesn't have to be this way, but it's just this is yeah, for better or worse, this is how humans behave.
It makes sense though. If you're an evil ass person and you love power, you're probably going to end up in power.
You're going to do it. Yeah, you're going to do whatever you have to do.
Strive to do it.
Yeah,
makes sense, actually. Unfortunately,
and like
if the system is designed or favored in such a way as to benefit people who do want the power. Because we could have systems in place that would not allow for people who just want power to be able to acquire power. But we do live in a world where there are very powerful people who have a lot of money who like the world is catered to them.
Well, also the problem too is sorry to disrupt, but like the government, from our perspective, we're like, okay, the government has like checks and balances and stuff, but there's metas in play that we don't see. There's things above all that we don't see we don't know exactly what it is, but we know that it's happening because it's very clear that our government isn't working as it's designed. Like, even though we have 4-year term presidents, you're going to do 2 terms. Trump might do a third. Who knows? I think he's like a wild card in all this in a weird way. But my point is, the next one, whoever comes next, will be controlled just like the last one. I'm kind of a doomer on it, to be honest with you. I've kind of just said the whole system is like there's not much we can do about it, honestly.
For sure. And like, you know, and ultimately it doesn't matter whether it's like, oh, are they 100% controlled or 86% controlled or 52% or whatever. It's like we have a broken system and it's not working. And the solution is definitely not a purely political one. That's not going to happen. That will not happen. SPX.
At least helps with this.
SPX. Yeah, SPX is not a perfect solution, but it's the best solution.
It's a good one. It's
SPX helps this.
It's the best we got, honestly.
SPX can help this.
A little bit.
SPX may alleviate part of the situation. Make sure to consult with a medical professional before DCAing.
Please see a psychiatrist before DCAing.
SPX
the more people that participate in SPX, the more it fixes the problem. There is a direct, binary effect that this does have.
That's true.
Like, there is a fixed amount of energy in the world, and it's primarily flowing in one system. And like, there is a direct correlation to the more people that participate in SPX, which is essentially a moral kind of like framework that you have to work within, because primary to SPX is like peaceful life over greed. If people like SPX doesn't work if people in SPX are being greedy, because then it's not what SPX is.
I guess, not my worry, but something that I'm thinking about is like when it does succeed, and now a lot of these Aons have money and just, essentially some power, it's going to change you in some way. So you have to have like some self-awareness and to understand how it changes you and still act in it like without ego. Like you can't just go run around, oh, I'm rich now, I'm special, blah blah blah. Like, you know, it will get to people's heads for sure. This is something to be aware of, and like, so to make sure that we don't repeat the same problem. But like right now, like, you know, where the price is, we are humbled, we're patient, we're working hard, we have energy. It's just like, as Professor Zhang says, that once, I consider this a little mini society, a little societal experiment, but once a society has wealth, that's when its citizens become lazy, arrogant, and stupid. So, you know, we don't want that to happen here. It may, but I just something to caution against.
Dubbing. I talked to Dubbing recently on another podcast. I mean, it'll be out in a few weeks, I think. But the one thing he mentioned that I thought was pretty good is to think about hype you're doing.
He's talking aliens. He's talking aliens again.
Oh no! Oh no!
Okay, so this is making me a little nutty. Sorry. So he was saying that. Oh God, I lost my train of thought now. Dubbing was saying that we need to already try to think about trying to do good things like charitable works and that sort of thing, like now, or maybe not now, but maybe at some point we're a little bit richer, if you know what I mean. We need to start thinking about those types of things, even
we
if
need
it's
to be thinking about it 100%.
Right.
Yeah.
We don't want
if people aren't thinking about what am I going to do when I have more money than I have now, and like more money than I've ever had before in my life, you need to be thinking about that.
Yeah.
Like, how are you going to behave? How are you going to use that wealth? Like, these are extremely important things that we need to be thinking about now.
I think for Aons to consider like your local, wherever you live, your local area, and see what suffering exists that could be fixed with some money, whatever that may be. And I'm pretty sure everywhere around the world within your local community, there's suffering that's happening. So I think that's a good place to start, because I think local is the best, good way to start.
Yeah, I'd agree. It has to be local, because there's too many scammers on the internet, and they'll be like, "Give us money and we'll build wells in Africa," and you're like, "No, you won't."
I think it would be. And some people would say this is not. This is like. Some people. Okay, so I thought it just popped in my head. Like maybe if you started a food bank or something like that to help feed people who are poor or who can't afford food, or help for that. Just an example. But what if you made it SPX themed? Is that too on the nose? Is that too much? I feel like
we got the Filipino guy doing that, but he's a bit too on the nose because he's always asking us for money. You're like, I don't have any money to give you, man.
Yeah, I'm trying to DCA SPX, bro.
Well, what I mean is starting it with your own. If we're too poor to do it
when you already have money,
right?
And
say we get to
$100
a coin, I could easily do that. I could easily start one and self-fund it. I was just saying, would that be tacky? Is what I'm trying to ask.
Nah, I think that's a good way to just if you're like, there's a local food bank where I live. Like if I made some, banners or posters or something with SPX on it, at least the wealthier people that live in the area can ask what it is and then buy some SPX.
Because the peasants don't have money to buy SPX.
they can. So
in a food bank.
So
you're like, please use your food stamps to DCA SPX.
I'm saying you could do like food bank brought to you by SPX.
SPX, yeah.
I mean, I feel like it's an opportunity to spread the message, which I think is a good thing too.
Yeah, it is good.
It is. Any marketing is more or less good. I would say that's so.
Make that SPX stadium. There you go. Somebody needs to make like a soccer stadium. That'd be cool.
Yeah, I mean
something like that, or like a minor league team. That'd be cool.
One day, Murad, he can be the guy for that.
SPX Music Festival.
Let Murad just buy a sports team, buy a football team or something.
The more
he like Murad is on Shark Tank. Pitch me your shit coin.
That's pretty funny.
Do you have a list of the top 10 reasons?
SPX tank.
Yeah. Pitch me your dumb, shitty idea, and we'll see if we'll fund it.
We will fund it.
Yeah, we will fund it. Yeah.
I mean, that's like where the culture is. Oh, sorry. Go ahead.
No, it's just gonna make more dumb jokes.
That's kind of where the culture is headed. Like, you know, originally Shark Tank was like, you know, they're actually trying to find good businesses to invest in, but then over time it just devolves into just shittier and shittier ideas, and eventually we just get like 5 crypto billionaires that are just like, all right, pitch me your meme coin, and you have like the frogs coming up, you got like the ticker Bitcoin people coming up, the Sprotos is pitching
How
their
cultish
ideas.
are you exactly?
Exactly.
I do kind of think that's amazing, though, in a way.
I do too. I do too.
You guys
I was
If
talking
only
to-
we had infinite money for dumb ideas.
The dumber
this
the
was
idea.
something that like Unk was talking about last night on his happy hour space. But like, I mean, essentially one way that you can think about it is like, how can we grift off of the traditional financial system and pull liquidity into the new system, which is like,
Did you say griff? Off of it?
yeah, totally. We want to be parasitical to the TradFi system, 100%.
I probably don't
100
want to say that when it comes to them.
as parasitical as possible. We want to suck as much liquidity out of the TradFi system and get it into the new system, a better system that helps more people. 100%.
Yeah, I'm agree with
one
that.
way of doing that is for sure like entrepreneurs starting businesses and stuff where you're making revenue, you know, in USD, but all of that revenue is going into SPX or into local economy, good people. Like you hire, you know, good employees, good people, they're now making more money, you know, like there's ways of feeding and growing, you know, businesses that would pull revenue in or liquidity or whatever in, you know, USD and allow people direct flows into where you want that liquidity to go.
No, I think that's a great idea. I mean, one of the things that I think about, going back to what you said earlier, like once Aons do get a lot of money, what are you going to do with it? Like, I want to definitely, you know, start a business or buy a business from like a boomer, whatever, something that's already functioning, already working.
Yeah.
I just manage it. And if they don't have any like investment plan, like it's costly to implement some kind of retirement 401k plan. And I would just be like, look, this is what I believe in. This is what I think is something worth investing in. Even if they contribute a small amount towards SPX, you know, 6,900, then I think it'll be beneficial if as long as we persist forever. I think if that idea gets implemented, if you put money into that retirement versus the, you know, index funds, then you're basically, you know, going in the right direction. That's something that I think about as far as like how I would be a CEO.
Yeah. In my opinion, anyone that owns a business, if you're able to, you should try to implement some kind of matching contribution percentage, just like 401ks do. And businesses will be like, oh, we'll match 5% or 2% or 1% or whatever. And straight up like match, you know, up to like 5% into SPX.
Yeah, I'd be like, look, this, I would,
Like,
it'd be my responsibility as a CEO to like, be like, you know, be like, hey, I bought this business. This is how I made my money. I want to educate you guys on how economy finance works. This is how traditionally it's done. You could put your money in the stock market. This is the returns it gets. This is how inflation works. This is how much money is being printed. This is how crypto works. This is if you want to choose to invest in that. It could be risky, you know, X, Y, and Z, and then let them decide, and then kind of go from there. Hopefully, some of them would choose for the better system. Like that to me is how I kind of envision.
Totally.
How to continue. Got to keep DCAing, getting more people.
Yeah, we are ultimately building a new economy.
Yeah.
And so you have to educate people into
shifting because the elite are essentially doing the same thing. They are basically
100%.
creating the smoke and mirror show to abandon the old system and trying to create a new one that benefits them. And we're essentially doing the same thing. It's just in a different way. It's
That
just,
benefits more
it's the
people.
same game. Like we're just calling it for what it is, and like, look, this is how the world is. This is money. It is, it sucks, but this is how you have to play the game. So
yeah, and also if you're running a business like in that fashion and you are independently wealthy, or whatever, you're doing fine, and like SPX has done well and you don't really have to worry about it, and you're running a business now and blah 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 blah, the more that you can raise the bar in terms of how your business is run and how well your employees are taken care of, that directly shows that you are creating and living in a better system. Like,
yeah, and
if I bought a business,
yeah.
Sorry, go ahead.
No, I cut you off. Go ahead.
If I bought a business where everyone's making $15 an hour, and I can not worry about the fucking bottom line and sucking as much time and energy out of these people as I possibly can, and be like, hey, I'm going to pay you guys $25 an hour or $30 fucking dollars an hour. Also, we're going to give you like good vacation time and mental health days and sick days and paternal, like all of these things that we should have in society. We simply start providing that.
Yeah.
Through our own economy.
You mean essentially run a business like a non-profit almost?
Yeah, like,
or a lesson,
I don't know
or
about
or
that. I don't know what.
What I mean is, like, you would pay your employees enough to where there is no profit. It would
not there is no profit.
Okay. But less profit for you.
You don't run it the way that the fucking 500 does.
So you mean less
profit? Be a better business.
So less profit is
less profit. Yeah, if you don't need it.
Because
that's what I was asking.
Yeah,
I didn't know if you've been like totally non-profit, or like you just take less than you would otherwise because you're okay.
Take less.
Okay.
Take what you need.
Gotcha.
Give everything else back.
I like the idea. If I was super rich, I like the idea of just running things as non-profits essentially, and the only profits maybe would go back into the business. Maybe that'd be like it.
Totally.
I actually kind of like the idea of that.
Yeah, because then if
I was rich and didn't need the money, but
yeah, like if you're already wealthy, you had enough, and then you could still take a manager's cut, whatever. You pay yourself you pay yourself a little bit, and you pay everybody else more. Then you don't have to worry about the business itself because everybody's taken care of. They're working hard. They do a good job. You can even raise the prices of your services because you're doing better work, and then that kind of like spreads the message, and they're going to tell other people like, oh, you should work for Chad because he's got he runs a good business.
And if you truly don't need the money, just take literally zero salary and pay everybody better. Another thing that would happen is the equity in your business would go up.
Yeah,
the value of your business would, I think, drastically improve because people 100%. Would be doing a better job.
I think
it's honestly, it's the reverse of profit at all cost. It's I'm going to take care of my people at all cost.
I don't know why people don't do that. People who like hire and churn people, your business sucks when you
it's ego. It's like it's the ego of like, I'm an entrepreneur. I worked hard. I did this myself. And then once that person gets to a point, they're hiring people. Oh God, these people are incompetent. They don't know what they're doing. And all this bullshit. Like I've seen this so many times again. Like the ego of this entrepreneur that thinks he's fucking God. That thinks he's like, created this Library of Alexandria or something. And then like they just have such this ego with them, and like they just don't see other people as humans. They just see them as like cost of line items on an account, like a income statement.
A lot of people essentially start a business these days just to get rich, right? They see like this vision of like, oh, I'm going to be an entrepreneur, business owner. I'm going to make six figures, I'm going to make 6 figures minimum, no matter how much my company's making or how much my employees are making. I'm going to make sure I get 6 figures so I can drive my fucking Denali around,
The way you said that was great. 6 figures.
But that's what I'm saying. Like people are like, oh, how much you make? Yes, 100K. Like, like when it's realistically like, do you like slow saying like, do you need to be at that level? Is it you want that for status in society, or you like really need it to like survive?
That's why I never understood people who were in the corporate world who were like pushing themselves to get a little better, a little bit more, because frankly, eventually you get to the point in the corporate world where you're only getting like 5 to 10% raises if you're like the best.
Yeah.
Why the fuck are
A
you
lot of
going
the
through all that
time-
pain and anguish to try to get that little bit more? It doesn't even make any
Exactly.
sense.
I don't think
try
those
to,
people
time-
know. I don't even think they even know why they're doing it. If you really question them, they're just
Right.
on
Just don't get it.
autopilot. They're just on a trauma response of
They think
getting
that
that
that's what they're
approval, that
supposed to do.
validation from others.
I have
think that's what it
always-
is.
I have always tried to do, I'm not going to say the bare minimum, but I try to do my job well, and I don't want to go above and beyond that because it doesn't make any sense. So
Right.
I do my job well, and also the longer you stay in that position, you get really, really good at it. It becomes easy. So that's the payment. Your job is easier
Yeah,
Right.
instead of
No,
like trying to
that's-
push yourself and get the next one, get the next one, get the next one, get the next one, get the next one.
you're doing it
Just
right, Chad. Like
chasing
you
the
I don't
dollar.
understand it.
yeah,
Who
you're
cares? It doesn't make
devoting
any
your
sense.
energy towards what matters, which is
And
like,
also, if
the
you live
SPX.
frugally, you can invest it and you can still become rich. Like you literally don't have to do all this shit.
Right.
There's just no point.
Well, then you got the consumerism side of it, which is a whole
Oh,
other
God,
aspect
yeah.
of it, you know. So it's like,
Well, see, I'm not that way though. I don't.
well, yeah, but people are like introduced to life and money. It's like, oh, you go get a job and then you go spend the money. Don't forget to spend it on the store. Like
No.
you can get a job and work, but don't forget to go spend it on the
I am
weekends. You know,
so
Like,
fucking cheap, dude. Oh
Yeah.
my god.
That's good. I mean, honestly, that's like a good trait. But like, yeah, the society worships the opposite. Like, oh, you got to do promotion. No, upgrade your Honda Civic to a
Yeah.
Lexus or whatever. Like, it's just when does it end? Like,
so you can have a bigger lease now. Nice.
exactly right.
like,
All
wow,
I
gotta
need
get
is
not
a
at
premium
all.
car.
gas.
As long as my car's got AC, heat, and a radio, I'm good. And
Yeah.
it works. It's got to work too.
No tires.
Okay, it needs a tire. It needs some tires. It needs some tires.
Just sitting in the driveway. Yep. Chilling.
This is the life. I'm a simple man and a simple work.
Call me frugal, but damn, this is fun.
I'm so frugal, I'm not doing nothing. I'm just sitting there.
Oh, shit. I love it. Chad, you got a tractor down there or what? You never got into the
A tractor? My dad does.
Yeah, all right. I figured that
Yeah.
much.
I mean, my family, well, the family farm business has kind of broken up a little bit.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, so my uncle still does some farming, but it used to be a big family thing. Family politics are not good either. Let me tell you.
Yeah, it's tough.
Damn.
It's tough out there.
I was always my family's like, you're smart. You need to go to college. You don't need to do farming.
Chad, he's a smart one.
Chad, that's a
Even book
smart one back
smarts.
there. You got a smart one.
He can read books and do the mathematics.
We must have fed him the good corn.
They're watching him play his video games. They're like, wow, you see this guy?
Look at him go.
Look at him go. Maybe not giving him moonshine was a good choice.
That's awesome.
I told you don't drink in pregnancy.
Hey, Bertha, you know Chad knows the quadratic formula. Did you know that?
Hey, you know my great aunt's name is Bertha.
Oh my god.
Oh my god.
That sounds like she wouldn't know what quadratic equation is, but she's nice.
Perfect.
She's a nice
man.
lady. Well, no, she's actually kind of a bitch now. She's really old, but
Oh,
Yeah,
she was nice.
she's earned it.
goddamn Indians taking over this country.
That's awesome.
Ugh.
Oh, that was good. Very cathartic. This Tuesdays are always
You
are.
hype, you bring this out of us. That's why we like you on.
Yeah.
having you
Go
on,
on.
dude. Like, are you doing the Family Guy thing? Is that you do a Stewie? Is that what you're trying to do sometimes?
No. No. No.
Yeah.
No?
He wishes he was Stewie. He actually might be Stewie.
Sometimes you do a
Yeah,
Stewie
make my
voice. I
money.
swear. But
could see
maybe
it.
some ad.
Oh, my patronizing kind of gay voice.
I don't know. Can you do it? You know what I'm talking about? I
The
can't do a
Stewie voice,
Stewie. But
yeah.
it sounds like Stewie
Yeah,
when you do it.
I can't do it on command.
Ah.
It has to.
I thought you were intentionally
come
trying to do
naturally.
Stewie.
Yeah, naturally when I'm like insulting people or something. Like,
Thank you,
crazy
Crazy.
Khalil.
He's on X all the time. I like talking to him.
Yeah,
He's
yeah,
a-
yeah.
Crazy, you're a good guy.
Yeah.
You're a good guy.
Shout out Crazy. Dubs in the chat for Crazy.
Dubs in the chat. Throw him up.
They
Useless.
can't.
Part of BG.
Wait, can people spam emojis on YouTube? Can you put custom emojis on YouTube?
You can put custom ones on there, right?
You
Aren't
can
there
only
custom?
do it. I can only allow the members to use custom emojis. Unfortunately, I don't think I can allow anybody to use custom emojis.
Well, people should.
I'll double check
subscribe
that, but
then.
I'm pretty.
Yeah.
No, it's for people who are
the members
Yeah.
or whatever, which is stupid. But yeah, literally, I've allowed to where you can become a member if you wanted to. I'm not saying you should, but it is open, and it doesn't provide anything. So it's just
You get nothing in return. You just
yeah.
you don't even have emojis.
You
do
do
have
emojis.
emojis.
You get nothing.
I did upload a few emojis, a few like random memes, just for the hell of it.
Oh, nice.
I thought I could let anybody do it, but apparently only let members do it, which is stupid.
Yeah, because Twitch has like tiers where like people that aren't subscribed only get like a certain amount of like emojis, and then tier 1 gets like extras, and then tier 3 gets like all of them.
I'm gonna double check
And
myself
stuff.
on this, but I swear it only lets you do it if you're paying. Which there's only I think I have like 4 people paying me a few bucks or something like that, which is very nice.
Guys,
I really appreciate
Maddox
that.
day 220.
Day 220. I invested $220,000 into SPX
Forever.
every day. Check price, bad price. More.
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 His fucking PFP just has like gray hairs coming out of it.
Yeah. Hopefully,
When's
I
Maddox-
think the DCA posts have like calmed down a lot. It's definitely the Europeans. It's definitely the Europeans loving the DCA posting.
I love how they've gotten creative a little bit with it, though.
I do
Yeah.
too. I
Some of those
enjoy
cool
that
memes
they
with it.
started
Yeah.
spicing them up.
Oh, did you see the emojis?
What
Sorry,
happened?
I was.
Oh
not
no!
paying
It just says believe Tuco
just says, yeah.
coin Aon Musk.
You
Yeah,
have to-
it
you have
doesn't
to
come
look
into
at it.
StreamYard.
Yeah, you have to look at it in YouTube
Oh,
and not through StreamYard. That's what I just realized. That's what
Yeah, they're
Oh.
retarded. Oh yeah, I got one of Tuco, one of me, a coin, Elon Musk, Aon Musk, and then John Cena coin. That's the ones I uploaded. I just did it really quick so I could say, hey, they're there. But yeah, you can only do it if you remember. It's so stupid.
Yeah.
Don't forget to subscribe.
Yeah, please.
Yeah,
that would be great if
subscribe.
you did. I would appreciate that.
subscribe.
Give
We
it
got to get to 1,000 subscribers by the end of
Yes, that's
February.
the target.
Yeah, let's do
End
it.
of February, dude. That's aggressive right now. 4 or 5 months ago, we could have done it easily, but now it's a
So
little harder.
1,000 subs before GTA 6.
But that'll happen. That'll happen for sure.
That'll definitely happen.
If that'll happen, we might need to retire.
We'll get 1,000 subs on Into the Cognisphere before GTA.
There you go. There you go.
Wait, where is the live stream? Because I'm on Into the Cognisphere YouTube now.
It's on
On
Southern
Chad.
Fried Chat.
Ah,
the main
yeah,
channel.
Chad's
Yeah,
the
yeah,
host.
And
He just
you
has
other
us
boys
fucking
find that?
grinding. He just
We're
has
just-
us grinding out for the content for him, you know? We're,
You
know,
supposed
like
to
I
push all,
told you to
we're
do
pushing
this.
all the views to him.
I didn't even tell you to do that. It was your idea. You didn't say anything.
No.
I was like, yeah, it's a great idea. Go for it. I appreciate it. You don't have to.
Oh, hey, the official SPX is in the chat.
Whoa,
no
the,
way.
Like the official
The
fucking.
official
Who is it?
Holy shit.
Is that Marie?
Is that real? I think that's real.
It must be Marie Rose.
Holy smokes.
Has to be Marie Rose. Oh,
Oh,
Hype is the GOAT. Fucking highlight that
Wow.
shit. Holy.
Shout out SPX, the
Shout out
official
the
one,
official.
in the chat.
Who's the cute girl? Krishna.
Yeah. Official SPX man simping over me hard. Who could it ever be?
When's the next listing? I need bullish news.
When are the delistings? Maybe.
Can the dev do something?
Could Dev do something?
I was
It's
just
always
listening
good
to
to
that.
I want to show a few things because I'm gonna have to hop off in a little bit. I just want to show a few things off real quick.
Show it off.
Why SPX 6900 is the most interesting contrarian idea that exists today. That's an article Munchies wrote. I highly recommend reading it. It's very good.
It's extremely good.
Jordan Riz made his newest Aon of Light episode. It was entertaining, and I liked it. He put my face at the end of it, and I almost. I don't know if any of y'all watched it, but it was.
I did.
I did.
almost.
Now I have
cringed
to because you put your.
Wait, yeah.
cringed
What do you mean at the end?
So hard. I'll just show it real quick because there should be no
Just play
copyright.
it. Yeah.
It was so made me cringe so bad.
Jordan Riz fucking copyright strikes your whole stream.
Okay, I'm muting it. I'm muting it. Look at that. Oh my god.
Slow Rogan.
Oh,
Yes.
I gotta get it. It's
Yes.
making me cringe.
but
It's
it's
making
like
me
the
It's so
Thor
funny.
version.
Yeah.
Wow, that's awesome.
Wow.
It's like our little into the Cognisphere little characters.
cringe.
Dude.
Oh, God, I saw it. I was like, what the fuck? I'm cringing.
That's such
so
a good idea, Krishna.
That's
Wow.
so funny.
I love that idea.
Ugh.
Aon's
That was-
Online tomorrow
I
night.
was cringe maxing on that one. Yeah, I'm actually gonna be on that tomorrow.
Whoa.
5 p.m. Eastern.
Doing a double shift.
Yeah,
Double shift this
Dang.
week, baby.
double shift.
Overtime for the Cognisphere.
Yes.
I gotta drive to class, so I can't really watch.
Yeah, that's the Aons Online is gonna be on tomorrow. That's another big thing to announce. And then also, I flipped the stock market's gonna be on Thursday.
Shit.
Oh yeah,
Hell yeah.
heavy week.
Yeah.
I think for real this time.
Heavy hitters, man. We got heavy hitters this week.
We should make another podcast.
Another one.
Do
We
it.
had another one.
Another one.
Do it.
I've kind of been thinking about it a little bit.
You should do
A,
it.
a solo podcast. Just a monologue podcast.
No,
Actually,
No
no,
guests.
him
tell you-
should do that. Him should do that. He would be good at it.
He kind
Him
of
would be great at
has
it.
his own little thing going on YouTube, right?
I was gonna say one
Yeah,
more
yeah,
thing,
you
and then,
can
then I'll
work
get
on
off of this. I was gonna say check out S&P 500 haters long articles. They're doing one on every single one of the 500 companies about all the negative shit they do, which is pretty.
Yeah,
cool.
and he
Sick.
just did one today. I think.
Yeah, it was very detailed and interesting.
That was actually that's the idea that I've had is that we have a lot of articles and not everyone likes reading or has the time to read or whatever.
I can't
And,
read.
I can't read big
Yeah,
word.
some people can't read. So I would really
Sorry.
I want to have like an audience.
It took you like so long for that to hit. Slow.
I was distracted by something else.
I can't read. What does that even? I can't read. What does that mean? Okay.
I was processing. I've had 2 beers. That's actually not a good excuse. Beers aren't that many, but
We have so many articles. I want to record like an audio version of these articles. And the original idea was to have like different members of the community record themselves reading an article and have it uploaded into some kind of channel or YouTube. Some kind of format that people can listen, because like honestly, I don't know how people
dude,
it will reach more people. More people will like get the content of these incredible articles.
I was going to say Spotify would be a good format for that. The reason why I say that is because with YouTube, you can only close the app and not look at it while you're listening to it if you have premium. If you just have regular YouTube, you're not going to want to watch that. You know what I'm saying? So,
but the downside to that is that not everyone has Spotify or will use it.
Well, Spotify, there's a free version, and you would be on the free version, so it still would work.
Oh, okay.
But I would just do both. You could double it, but I would
Yeah.
say definitely do Spotify. That's all
Sure.
I'm trying to say.
Sure.
Definitely an awesome idea to get it out
Yes.
there on like a Spotify, YouTube platform, or even
Right.
like iTunes, right? Just to like an audio.
That's true.
Apple
Audio
Podcast,
book.
yeah.
Yeah.
Well, if you do it on Spotify, and you have to. If you do it, I can show you how to do it. You can make it to where it automatically goes to Apple too.
Okay.
Apple Podcast as well. So it's pretty cool. But anyways, sorry, I didn't mean to interrupt you on that one.
No. I mean, that's it. That's all. And I don't. I don't really want to do it. It's not like I'm saying I want to do this. I would love to see this happen, and
So
I
you're
would
gonna-
be
you're gonna
more
do
than
it.
happy to be a part of it. I just don't want
You
to.
have a really good reading voice. You have a good you have a
Yeah.
good voice for it.
Do I?
You
You
could
do.
just
Yeah, give us
I don't
your
think-
best
I don't think
audiobook voice.
We need to get
Hello
you
and
a-
welcome into the
I don't know what
Cognisphere.
what is
hello.
what the fuck?
We
does
need
that
to get
mean?
you a better mic though. We need to get
I
you
do need a better
mic
mic if I
if you're
was
gonna do it for real. Yeah, but you can go for cheap. You can go for 30. You don't need this. This is like 130. It's not horrible, but you could probably get one that'd be drastically better for like 40 or 50 bucks. Honestly,
Right.
It'd be
Sure.
fun.
Well, honestly, I mean, I've got an iPhone that can probably like record, a voice memo or something.
I think it can do that.
Yeah, the iPhone's probably great too. Yeah, if you record on that, that's true.
Shut up, Jeffrey.
Yeah.
Pretty good can do that.
I got an iPhone. I think it can like record something. I don't fucking know, man. It do some voice memo or something. Someone's gonna teach me how.
I just thought it would be a cool way.
Do you
to get other
want
people
to?
involved.
Yeah, like, do you want them to read it, or can you just have like the UK language lady? Like the auto. You know how they have like audiobooks where like it's just a bot reading the book. It's just like a
Oh.
voice.
No, I want.
You want the
I
human.
wanted
He wants the proof of
Aon.
human.
Yeah, that's why I was.
Proof of human. I wanted Aons to like read
Yeah.
their favorite article, or essay or whatever we call it.
Okay.
I think that would be better because the AI sounds very.
It doesn't sound good.
Yeah.
Maybe
doesn't
one day
hit.
it'll be decent, but it's still kind of sounds
Right.
like shit right now.
Right.
But yeah,
Well-
you definitely want though if whoever's going to do it, definitely need a decent mic or it's kind of because it would be purely listening to it.
Yeah. Right. Yeah. You want it to be good quality for sure.
Yeah.
I've
That's
been
cool,
told
though.
that my voice is nasally.
I mean, what if you just tried to put it out there and be like, hey, anyone who's written an article, like I'm trying to start this, have this idea and see
Dude.
where it goes. I'm sure.
You need to
Could get a lot of-
record the first one. That would help it. Just saying.
Okay. Yeah. Well, I guess that is a good point. Just start it, and I can probably get people to help me along the way.
If you do the first one, that'll give it more.
Yeah. And I could just be like, hey, can anyone else do this? Rather than be like, describing it to them. It's like,
Yeah.
anyone want to hop in and do this? That'd be great.
I think Hype should do it with the background noise.
Yeah, birds, chickens,
Especially the chickens.
tin walls.
But especially
Yeah.
with like S&P 500 hater, because he's going to be putting out
A lot of
500
articles.
articles.
Munchies,
I think
Super
those-
Maze, all these
Yeah.
guys.
I mean, yeah.
Polymetric has some
Probably
great
have
articles.
over 50 articles. I would.
Him has been writing a lot of
He
articles.
does
There's
wrote a
an-
bunch of articles. Miss Ponzi, like I think they would
Oh,
all
yeah,
want.
Miss
I
Ponzi.
think they would all want to read their own article, right? If it was like community
Sure.
thing.
If they wanted to, they would have done so.
No, I just never thought about it. They just wrote the article.
Look up if you want some inspiration too. Slow. There's a guy called he does a podcast called Bitcoin Audible, and some of what he does is he just reads articles about Bitcoin. So he actually there is a dude that does that in Bitcoin, which is kind of cool.
Okay. Yeah, I mean that is like the whole idea that I had was just that, because I know not everyone likes reading articles. Honestly,
Yes.
like probably most people don't. To be honest, like people don't like reading long form stuff.
I blame the school system.
Now for sure, like and we're all short attention span and blah blah blah. But I mean, it's like most of these articles too could probably be read in like 10 minutes, which is like
That's
someone
awesome.
driving to work in the morning can listen to an article and boom,
I'll tell you what,
Dude,
if there was
I would
a
listen
fucking
more.
playlist of articles that I could just listen to, I would have them all played already.
Yep.
I would have listened to them all already. I'll tell you that right
Yeah.
now. So,
All right, yeah, I'll
like
I'll
all these
put some
articles
time
that have
into
been written, that I just tell myself like, oh, I'll read it later or something, or I've read some of them, but then some of them you just don't read because reading's not my thing. But I do love putting it on when I'm driving and just listening.
exactly.
Like the
And
book
most people
club,
drive,
book club we're
you know?
doing. I'm audio booking the Hideous Strength.
Yeah.
So that's.
Are you? Can you get another mic slow, or is that asking too much to tell you to get one?
You want to give me $100?
That's what I was. Is it? I'll let's see.
I'm kidding. I can get a mic. Yeah.
Let me see what mics there are. That's what I was contemplating.
I can get a mic. I've been thinking about it because I also
what the fame does to Chad. Slow. He's just trying to tell you to get a mic and shit, and like you need to do this. Like the fame gets to people.
I know. I told
consume.
I have a friend that I told the other day. I was like, yeah, I'm basically trying to be like Chad's first employee. He doesn't even know it, but like I'm basically Chad's bitch. He doesn't even know it yet, but.
Okay, I'll send you $50. I want you to get this one.
Only 50?
Yeah.
I'm not giving you 200 like I bought mine. I'm not doing that, but I'll give you a good one. It's a good one. It's fine. I'm gonna send here's the link if other people want to buy it. It's a big Amazon.
Yeah. What, on X?
Oh, I didn't mean to do 3 of them.
Oh,
it did a bunch of.
Holy shit! What?
Okay, let me send you this one.
That's a single link split across.
That's one single link. Yeah.
Let me send it to you a different way. I'll put it
clean
in
clean that link up there. Come on, Chad.
Holy hell!
Yeah.
So big.
Sanitize.
Okay, it's not sanitized, but it's in the chat now.
You need to be on the links, bro.
Yeah, go ahead and buy it, and I'll send you money.
All right.
Wow.
$50.
Treat yourself to something nice, princess. You're my first, but not employee.
Voluntary assistant.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, at least you get paid. I don't give Chang shit. I'm just like, Chang, make something for me. No, I gave him his Aon, but that was a while ago.
Aon Girls dog. Whenever
He wants it so bad. Penny. I think the joke is dead now. I think it's over.
All right. Anybody else have any thoughts or any final thoughts or anything?
No thoughts. Brain smooth.
Anybody else?
No.
I'm
Great
good. I
stream.
feel recharged.
Got
All right,
nothing.
cool. Oh, I hope everybody was good during the snowstorm that was supposed to end everyone. That ended up not being too bad. But
Yeah, I was fine, thankfully.
no, I'm glad you were fine. Yeah.
Shut up.
I'm glad you were okay.
Yeah, no, I'm just sweating. It's so bad. I'm like so hot, and everyone's posting like pictures of the snow, and I've like never seen the snow, and I'm like literally baking in my shed, and I'm like, oh, I would love to see the snow. Everyone's making snow angels and shit.
Oh my
I
god.
think we got like 20 plus inches over here.
You got a lot more than we did.
Yeah, we got a
But-
good one.
We had enough to where it shut everything down because we're not prepared at all.
Yeah, you guys are like, oh my god, a snowflake.
But I'm just glad the power didn't go out. That's what I was afraid of.
Yeah, it
Thankfully.
always comes in clutch.
All right, cool. Thanks for watching. If you're still watching, please like, comment, and subscribe. We'd appreciate
Like, comment, subscribe. We always appreciate it.
that. Yes. Check out the End of the Cognisphere YouTube channel. They've been putting out a lot of clips as well. All righty. Until next time. We'll see y'all later.
Bye.